Okay. What do you think, guys? 91? Have you typed your answers? Quick. I thought I was late. Which three? Don't forget. Already? Today I said no, whomsoever possible, please come in the video. Today is the last session. So please make some arrangements, guys. Try to come in the video. Okay, majority of you guys. Okay. So I can see people have chosen ABC continuously. That is great, guys. So ABC is the correct sequence. Okay. Can we start? The project manager is leading a project to implement a process improvement software system. Okay, that was developed in house. Okay, so what is the aim? The project manager is leading a process improvement software. However, I told no yesterday also we spoke. However, means some problem is coming. Okay, the adoption across the organization was less than 50% due to a misalignment with core process. Okay, some sort of misalignment, lack of alignment. Okay, so which three things should the project manager have performed to realize the project benefits? Okay, this is a question of how the project manager could have been preventive type of question. Are you getting, guys? Everyone with me? How this could have been prevented? How this could have been avoided? This is what you should do. Okay, so 50% only. Okay, adoption is happening. So let's see. Conducted a full needs assessment in the design phase. Correct? No. Do people need or not? If people don't need, people will not adopt, guys. Very common sense. If you don't need something, you will not adopt the software. The first one, I totally agree. B, launch the pilot in a core business unit and collected feedback. Yes, that's what we say: pilot, prototype, proof of concept. You don't invest all your money or all your project efforts into a single thing. You have to test the waters. Okay, something you try preliminarily, initially. Okay, if that is reaping you good benefits, then you think of scaling up your whole project. Okay, if the preliminary test is not giving you the result, no, you could have stopped the project, correct? Rather than telling, oh my god, the project is not giving returns, rather than telling like that. So B is also good, perfect. Okay, now C, ensure wider stakeholder engagement to gain greater buy-in. Yes, that is what I'm telling. If you see the word misalignment, no, somewhere the stakeholders were not engaged. Maybe all the team members were not all the team members. I would say all the people of the company were not informed about this. Okay, it's across the organization. No, we didn't get the buy-in from all the functional heads. Maybe it was just a decision of engineering and product. Maybe finance was not aligned. We don't know. So ensure wider engagement. These three will solve the problem definitely. Okay. What about the other thing? Instructed the marketing team to collect feedback from customers. No, this is not an external project, guys. They have told it is a adoption of a software. Okay, so that is gone. And then E, someone has chosen, Dinesh, you have chosen E. What is E? Developed a clear change management plan. Why do you feel change management plan? That included training. The keyword is adoption. Adoption is sort of willingness to accustom. Okay, training is different. Okay, so there is no connection between training and adoption. Okay, if people are ready to adopt, then only they will be ready to attend a training. Okay, see, I'm providing PMP training for free. Okay, do you think anyone, people who are not interested will be joining simply to waste their time? They will feel it's wastage of time. Got it? So before training, you should check the willingness to adopt. Okay, that's the reason he is wrong. Okay, Dinesh. So can you go on? Next one. A, B, C are the fantastic correct answers, guys. Okay, now moving to 92. We're in 91, no? Sorry, 92. Uh, 92. Okay, guys, type in your answers quick. 92. Quick, quick. I can see C, A, B, all the three options. Continue others also. Okay, so can we start? So the question goes like this, guys. Okay, a project is running over allocated budget. That means it is exceeding the budget and still has many items in the backlog. Two bad things. Okay, one is a lot of items in the backlog and this has exceeded the spending. Okay, the team has been releasing updated deliverables after each sprint. Okay, and users are already getting value from them. Okay, so the users are happy. Okay, so what should the project manager do in this situation? Okay, that's what I want to tell, guys. Okay, so there are two things here. One is they are telling the project is exceeded the budget and we are behind the schedule. That sort of a feel you have in the first half of the sentence. But the second half of the sentence is telling that users are getting value from them. They are happy. Okay, are you getting that discrepancy? First half is telling something bad. The second half is telling something good. Ideally, the word however should have been there, but however is not there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so first thing, what should the project manager do in this situation? A, measure user satisfaction and present the results to the steering committee. That is the only way out, guys. Okay, because anyway, we are having a bad metric. What is that bad metric? Behind schedule and exceeded budget. So the only good thing we can show is users are already getting value. Something like that, you have to present a result. Okay, because somewhere the result is coming. Okay, the metrics are not favorable to the project manager. Okay, so A is ruled out. Okay, let's see. Sorry, A is the correct answer. Okay, now let's see B, C, D. Okay, remove the deliverables from the backlog that were not part of the project charter. That is, anyone have chosen? Dinesh, you have chosen. Abhirajit have chosen B. Project charter is a very high level document. How can you say something which is not there in the charter you remove from the product backlog? Project charter is just high level bullet points of the scope. Okay, we cannot connect, guys. It is like we are telling PMP. Okay, whatever is I'm telling now, is it part of the three-letter word PMP, like that you guys are asking? Are you getting my point? Charter is very high level. Okay, you cannot tell, hey, this is not there in the charter, so I'm removing. It's just a guideline. Okay, so don't take that extreme option. Okay, and one more thing, it is a little bit extreme, guys. You are telling remove. Okay, whatever is not there in the project charter. Okay, so that's the reason B is ruled out. Okay, what about third one? Request additional budget based on an updated estimation of the remaining backlog items. Okay, so that is again supporting the problem, guys. We are not ready to find out the root cause. Okay, whomsoever Joby have chosen C. Okay, so that is not good because there is a problem here. Okay, why there is a discrepancy? They are behind the schedule and exceeded the budget, and why the end users say that they are getting value from them. So there is a mismatch. You have to attack that. Now don't tell, okay, I'm going to request additional budget. Okay, that is, and one more thing, it is only budget. What about the many items in the backlog? Okay, so it is only a narrow pain point is being addressed through option C. Is that clear? And still, it's not the root cause being attacked. What about D? Set the expectations that the committed work is finished on time. That is not making sense, guys. There is a problem there. Simply, you're telling everyone should finish the work on time. And then when you tell them, it's not making sense. That's why I'm telling A option. Measure user satisfaction and present the results to the steering committee. Okay, so they understand whether the MVP was successful or not. Correct? No, you guys agree, right? The MVP is successful. MVP or anything, guys, which you push to the market, they are happy. The end users are happy. Okay. Any doubts?
I removed B option because nowhere in the question it mentions that there are backlogs that were not part of the project. So how can we assume?
Project charter, not project charter.
Even likewise, it's nowhere says that they are doing anything which is out of the charter. It is
Ah,
not mentioning anywhere. Then how can
correct,
you
correct,
assume?
correct. Correct. That is also right. Okay. One more thing. The right keyword is maybe. Sometimes this will be a correct choice. I will tell you. If it was written instead of this part of charter, no, part of backlog. Okay. Maybe then it would have been quite a viable option. Okay, because some items we are doing which is not part of the product backlog, like that. Okay. Good observation. Yeah. Anything else? Anyone? Can you move on? What is the answer for 91? Can someone help? The previous question answer. Avaraj is asking. Okay. So anyone?
ABC.
ABC. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else, guys? Anything else you guys want to discuss here? Can we move on? Any other observations?
Sorry, I think how I don't know how come it's showing up Rajita. I am not asking.
Avarajida thing. What is the answer for
I
91?
think
I asked actually Jyoti here. I don't know.
okay. I shared the
Okay.
link, so that's why I think.
That
Oh,
is the thing. Okay.
okay.
Traceability. Okay. You have to connect it like that. Traceability. We can trace who shared. Okay. Requirement traceability. Like that. Okay. Great. Okay. So the other person rename. Okay. The person who have borrowed the link. Okay. Yeah. So 92 is done, no? So moving on next. 93. Okay. Everyone clear? I think all of you guys have answered this question very correctly. I'm happy for that. Okay. The project manager is working on an MVP. Okay. But in the upcoming iteration planning meeting, okay, what happened? It is notified, customer notified that another company is planning to release a similar product in the next quarter. Okay. So that means somewhere we have to rework on our MVP, correct? Clear, no? Because otherwise it will be like a either they cut to cut competition or we'll be behind, something like that. Okay. So somewhere we have to work on the MVP, rework on the MVP. That is what is the clarity. Okay. How should the project manager address this competitive challenge? Okay. So let's see the options. Okay. I think all of you guys have chosen D only. I'm happy for that. To collaborate with the project team to redefine the MVP. So the problem is with MVP and you chose an answer related to MVP, correct? Fantastic. Okay. Now, if you want to check the other options, because register the issue and include in next status report. All those are reactive, guys. Okay, now we need to address. Okay, competitor coming. Okay, that's it. Then increase the team's capacity. Okay. First of all, we don't know what exactly. Okay, is it maybe what is the scope? Okay, we cannot just make a sweeping statement that team's capacity. Maybe it's an advanced technology. Okay, we don't know. Okay, don't assume that more people means I can beat the competitors. Okay, in that case, everyone could have hired a lot of people. Okay, it's not about more people. Okay, that's the reason B is wrong. C,
Also,
meet with the customer to yeah, go ahead.
they've successfully progressed to the third iteration, means it's a confident team. They know their job. So why we need to increase?
Correct, correct. There is no need to increase. No, that is to not for the knowledge part. They want to add more resources. They are talking about crashing. When you add more resources, no, you will be able to squeeze the timeline, something like that. Okay, so when you add more people, okay, that's the thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell is adding more people need not be the solution always. If it's a technological barrier, if it's a patent related thing, we cannot beat them. Okay. Next, C, meet with the customer to discuss reducing the project backlog to help accelerate product delivery. Okay, no, we cannot just reduce the items in the backlog and accelerate delivery. Okay, we need to focus on what is the MVP. Okay, second thing, project backlog, that is okay, guys. So, to a certain extent, okay, some people they may use like that. Now you can use it as a choice to eliminate, but need not be always. Understood? There is nothing wrong with using a term project backlog. Okay, what to do? You may see such a question. So don't feel carried away for ruling that out. See, okay. Yes, Rishabh.
Just if you can educate me, how do we redefine an MVP? Matlab, if this is a housing project, what extra will the team do as part of MVP? Any example, just for better
This is a
understanding?
housing project. What's it there?
Household household project product. Sorry.
Oh, I never noticed it. Okay, that is what I'm. When I read, no, my eyes was focusing only on MVP. That is right. Okay, so household product means, let's say these days we have all these things. No, I would say this Wi-Fi enabled. Because that is the only thing coming. Okay, because the others are all traditional. Our tube light, fan, and all. No, let's talk about this. We have this Wi-Fi enabled lamps and all. Okay, so maybe as an MVP, no, they will just have only what do you say, with a button you can switch on and off, like that. Okay, and maybe the competitor is introducing something else. Okay, apart from switching on and off, you can adjust the brightness. Okay, I have tried, guys. I like this type of things a little bit. Okay, so I tried one where you can adjust the brightness, and then I have purchased another bulb where you can adjust the color also. Okay, so what if the competitor is coming up with features to adjust color? You can set a timer, everything you can do from your phone. Okay, switch on the light at evening 7 p.m. Whether you can set it in your phone, automatically it will switch on. You have to always keep your switch on. So what I'm telling is, if the competitor is so aggressively coming up with something, then we need to rework on the MVP. I thought I am new to the market. People will accept me. I will come up with a lamp. If you click a button in the phone, I mean, if you click a bar in the phone, switch will be on. But competitors are far ahead. Something like that.
I have a
Again,
question.
one point. See, Rishabh, the concept of MVP is more applicable only where you have this one, softwares. Okay, that's what. In hardware, it won't be available, because that's why the question when you said new household, no, for fan, fridge and all, maybe in the latest fridge, they have got some Wi-Fi smart things and all. So you can connect it to Wi-Fi. These things are there. Only there you can play with this MVP. Okay. Otherwise, if you purchase a TV, the TV will stay like that only. Unless, even in car, I can say this MVP concept is there. Okay, see, this audio system and then infotainment system like that and all there, no, that may undergo. For example, you purchased. Actually, I said no, couple of months back, I delivered a training in MG, okay, Morris Garage, okay, in Ahmedabad. So there they said they have introduced. They are the first people to introduce. What is it? If you tell to the car, no, hello MG, okay, hello MG, turn on the sunroof, like that. So that was their uniqueness at that point when they launched. Okay, and they keep on updating. Let's say every 2-3 months, no, the customer will get an update, so that they are adapting more to Indian people. Hindi, they have launched even in Hindi. Okay, so when you say like that, it will open the sunroof, it will lock all the doors. So only that is delivered is in an incremental in that car. Otherwise, the car you purchased in 2022 is the same car, but the software components are getting evolved over a period of time. It is getting better and better. Okay, so that's a way of thinking. Yes, Dinesh.
Rajesh, yeah. So my
Yeah,
question
Rajesh,
is,
yeah.
we have discussed earlier about WhatsApp being like having so many features, right? But being first to the market is important, right? So I was wondering whether reducing backlog is like a
No,
better
no.
thing, you know?
That reducing, it's not giving a priority. Okay, see, that is a problem here. Simply, you cannot tell, okay, 10 people are there. It's like this, no? Remove 3 people who are standing in the back. It should not be like that. The word priority is very important. Simply reducing the backlog will not work. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
See,
But here
maybe the
reducing
customer
also is
does,
going to be based on some priority only, right? Not just
but
removing certain.
you are right. But you said that, but that word is not there, no? So
Okay.
it can be assumed that out of 10, no, we will do one thing, 7 things we'll do right now. It can be possible. We don't know. Unless the word prioritize doesn't come, we can't conclude. Okay. And one more thing, it is not connection with anything related to the competitor. One more thing is there. Okay. They're just telling reducing. What if that's what the example I told Rishabh? No, what if the competitors are adding more features? So we can't say sweepingly that reducing. Some alarm from the competitor. We don't know how good or bad is that alarm. That's some signal. Okay, so just don't assume it is reducing. Okay. Okay, guys. So great, good that you guys are asking all this. So anyone else also can tell, guys. Okay, I just told whatever came to my mind. Okay, next is 94. Okay, guys. So I think everyone have answered correctly. I will tell you guys, not all options. I would say you can always tell. Okay, all the options are equally right, like that you can tell. But let me tell you, you have to look for the most efficient way to promote collaboration. Okay, so email, note it down, guys. Email is not the best way. You should always look for something better. I think during my session also I told, if there is a problem which needs to be sorted out, don't send an email. You should set up a meeting. That meeting doesn't mean always physical. Setting up a Zoom call is also fine, so that it's a two-way communication. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So A is ruled out. Okay, second one, call team members individually. Okay, we don't know how big is the team, and why are you so particular about individually? And second thing, why are you particular about the weekly cadence? Okay, are you noting down all this? Gone. C, promote regular meetings using video conferencing sounds perfect. And D, ask each team member to fill out a task log for daily updates. Okay, that will not promote collaboration in any way. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, guys. So hope you guys are clear, comfortable. Moving on to 95th. Quick, guys. I think all of you guys are agreeing. No, this is an easy one, right? So the correct answer is B. Okay. So what is that, guys? A project manager takes over a construction project. Okay. Upon review of the plan, he realizes that health and safety requirements are not addressed properly. Okay. So he has serious concerns. Our PM has serious concerns, and he wants to address this gap. Okay. Why is this situation so concerning? Why he's so particular? Yes, he's a good project manager. Any industry you be, here I have told construction. Any industry you be, you have to adhere to the regulatory requirements, standards. I told, no, what are the 5 keywords I told? Regulatory standards, compliance, legal, statutory. The different bodies, different companies have different bodies, guys. Okay, governing bodies. Okay, I'm not sure. I have seen about ARAI for Automotive Regulatory Authority of India. Okay, then some companies they have ASME standards they follow. Some companies adhere to ISO standards. Okay, so different regulations, authorities, food safety authority of India, like that and all. Okay, like that there are many governing bodies. Okay, so whatever is that, we need to comply by that. That's it. Okay, so the correct answer is the project manager must comply with the regulatory requirements. It's not about whether there is an injury or whether you are conforming to the company OPA. OPA is internal. You people know, right? Organizational process assets. Those are internal. Okay, regulations got nothing to do with OPA. Okay, then that's it. It got nothing to do with metrics also. Hope you guys are clear. So moving on to the 96th. Can you start? 96, quick. So you have to look for the keywords here, guys, please. I told you, for every question, you have to stand in the shoes. Okay. Can you start? Okay. So while attending a governance meeting with management, a project manager is verbally informed. That's the point. It's not written. The set of guidelines is not told to him. He's verbally informed about an impending external audit of selected projects. Okay. For example, while I'm in a project meeting, some of the people told me that Vishak, your project is going to be audited by March 2024. That's it. Okay. The audit will enable the organization to maintain its quality certification. Blah blah. Okay. Now, what should the project manager do first to prepare for the audit? Okay. So I see some of you guys. Okay, you have chosen C. Okay, Raja and Rishabh. Okay. See, you tell me, guys, meet with the auditors to understand the scope and requirements of the audit. Very correct. Why? Because it is only verbally told. Okay, we are not sure if we are having the right data points. I think I will use the word checklist. Okay, what all we should be prepared for the audit, like that we are not sure. Okay, so formally you meet and understand, and then maybe you can document everything. Okay, that verbally informed sounds very informal. Okay, guys, that's the reason you need to reinitiate that whole process. Okay, but now Joby, Dinesh, Jyoti, you guys have chosen A and D. Let's discuss quickly. Okay, update all relevant documentation with the current status of the project. How does that matter? You don't know what the audit guys are expecting. They are not expecting always the status of the project. Don't think like that. They may be expecting a particular portion of the project, compliance to pollution, like that. Okay, why do they need the status of the project? They will tell, no. You just show me the air test result. They can tell like that. Okay, so don't feed them everything. Feed what is needed for them. Okay, and first of all, you don't know what they need. That is the point. You have to note down that verbally inform. Okay, hey, gone. Now put the project on hold. Thank God, no one have chosen. Okay, for all these reasons, don't put the project on hold. Okay, and then D, meet with the team and inform them of the scope and requirements of the audit. What you will inform? You just heard verbally. You don't know anything. What do they need? Okay, guys, people who chose D, please note the word is verbally informed. Clear-cut guidelines you need to get.
Because it is verbally informed and we don't know the scope, and just making sure all the documents are in place. And once we get the proper communication, and then I go with actual like what is needed. That's where I chose the A. Because like
No.
usually project managers should be aware of what is auditable. It's like normal process, right?
No, that is why I told one very important thing. Project managers need not be, I'm giving that in a recorded session. Project managers need not be aware of the audit process. Project managers need not be aware of the external things, guys. Okay. I'm very clear. Okay. It's audit regulations, statutory standards, they need not be. Okay, note it down. Don't expect project managers to know all these things. Okay, Jyoti, they need not know. It's very clear. That's why it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, we have one question here. Like, he's been informed, okay, about the external audit. So what the project manager should do is like, because he's an external auditor, we don't know like which auditor, like, which department will come. So what the project manager should do is first he has to review his own documentation and make it ready.
Yes.
It may be any of the department,
Yes.
like, we cannot directly go to any of the external people and ask, what is your audit? We cannot, like, he's an examiner, like, so we cannot put any question to him.
No, we can understand what type of. See, this is too much fun. See, you are telling people who chose A, you are telling simply you take a gun and then fire in the darkness. Somewhere the people will be approaching. That is what A is like. What you will prepare? What if none of the current status they are expecting? They are checking. You go to some testing agency and get the test report. You will show all the current status of the project. So the point is, my tip is this, guys: analyze before action. Okay, all your points you guys are focusing on action. Okay, simply action. Maybe what if something else is there? All, and look at the keyword, all relevant project documentation. You are asking the team to do all the work. Simply because some external auditor is coming up. Okay, simply you are creating a panic. People who are supporting A, I'm telling all relevant project documentation with the current status of the project. They will come and tell Vishak, this is not what we want. Have you got this tested by sending this specimen to a lab? They are expecting the result out of that. Gone, no? So my point is this only, nothing wrong with A. Don't feel discouraged. A is an action, but if it has gone mute, who's that walking there? But if something is there, better analysis, you have to do that. Analysis over action, guys. That is the point.
Is it because like for a quality certification, because it's a quality certification, we have to talk to auditors, or else if it's not like a quality certification, just an audit, right? Then probably they can come anytime and go, for example, a bank, right? So in a bank,
That all you guys are assuming, no? That all you guys are assuming. See, external auditors, we can ask what type of documents you need. Sir, we need to be prepared. There is nothing wrong, guys. I don't feel anything wrong. Maybe some of you guys, what sort of documents you need? Do you need the last year's or this year's? We need to be ready, no? We cannot be ready with everything. When the audit team comes, no, we will ask. You can ask them, what do they need? Is it related to environment and health? Is it related to finance? There is financial audit. There is environment and health and safety audit. There is a compliance audit. There is data privacy audit. We don't know what it is. How we will prepare for
because
everything?
the general perception is audit is more like an IT raid, you know, like they'll come and find out mistakes, and
that is the problem, no? So don't assume like that, because there are people here, okay, including I was working with EY lastly, okay. EY is an audit firm. They are not here to harass people, okay. Auditors doesn't mean always surprise audit. Are you guys doing your work properly? Not like that. They can always go in a plan-driven way, because we know, that's what I said, we know the audit will happen in October. These are the set of documents you should be ready. I'm telling, that is there. Surprise audits are there. Income tax people and all, no, they do, but need not be always. That is a mindset change I want you guys to have. Audit need not be always surprised. What do you have like that? It can be plan driven. This is the month they are coming. They need all the data, because if you are not prepared, now think of the other thing. What if you are not prepared? Okay. So it's okay, guys. Don't assume like that. That's all. And finally, for the PMP exam, the mindset is analysis over action. That's all I'm telling. You analyze, because the word is verbally informed. That shows you don't have much idea, guys. They have given you enough prompt in the question. Okay. If you missed it, don't worry. Okay. So don't think that, okay, A is the right thing. Okay. Because just a verbal information. Maybe they're not even coming. What else? What anything can happen, no? Okay. So note, that is the thing. Anyone else, guys, who want to support the justification for C, you are good to go. If I missed something. Nothing. Okay, so moving on to 97. There are two Abhirajita Singh also now. Someone else also joined. Lorraine, I think. Lorraine, you have to rename yourself, okay? It is showing Abhirajita's name. Can you start? Guys, just now we discussed, but I think in the morning batch, no, Rishabh, did I say if there is a conflict between product and legal or regulation, who will win? Was it in the morning batch, no? if I remember. I said no. Okay, sorry, that is in the afternoon. Okay, guys, please listen. People who made wrong, what I want to tell you guys is, if there is a conflict of interest between product on one side, okay, and then legal or regulation team on the other side, who will win, guys? You guys tell.
Regulatory guys.
Regulatory. Correct.
Regulatory.
Regulatory. That's it. Okay, now we look at this. Yeah. So what is telling the project manager learns that regulatory body for the project requires a prototype for inspection, okay, before the product can be launched. But the prototype is not part of the MVP definition. Now what to do? If you came to know that, okay, something else is there as part of the regulation, that should receive an upper hand. So undoubtedly the answer is A, guys. Okay, speak with the product owner to prioritize the compliance related activities. Okay, high enough in the product backlog to submit it to prototype, something. Okay, but the point is, speak with the product owner to convince the insertion of compliance or regulation in the thing. Okay, that is the thing, guys. Okay, so why people choose D? Let me read D. Create a new MVP that contains the scope for the prototype and prioritize that scope with the team. No, the mindset I like D, but you don't have the power, guys. Okay, project manager don't have the power to create the new MVP and all. You can propose, boss, this is what it is. What do you think? I think we need to rework on the MVP and come up with a new MVP. Let him create it. Okay, the D is snatching away the power of product owner from him to you. Okay, we don't have that power. Okay, guys, D is ruled out.
Whatever product we are making, that should be based on regulation, right? At first, it should be based on regulation. So we are not making based on regulation, and immediately once the audit comes, we are making on regular following the compliance related activities. No, so that is a violation.
No. See, there is a saying, no, better late than never. It's okay. We are not trying to run away. It's not that intentionally I avoided early. The project manager learns at this moment. You learned. Okay, so better late than never. Okay, it's not that intentionally we avoided. Now only he came to know. See here, learns means came to know. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, the project manager came to know. Yeah.
What is the initial problem statement? Prototype and MVP is the issue problem statement. Yeah, should be considered for regulatory interest.
See, the problem statement is, as part of the regulation, we need to have a prototype. But that prototype is not part of MVP definition. If that is not part of the MVP definition, you should make it part of the MVP definition. Okay. So for that, you can't decide. You have to talk to product owner. That's why the beautiful option is A. Clear, guys? Everyone? Good. Okay, 97, 98. This is a very silly question, guys. Got nothing to do with PMP. But why you guys are making a mistake? I'm not getting. No. Think like a servant leader, guys. What is a servant leader? He should support teams, initiatives, teams, personal progress plans. Okay. He should support. I'm not telling he should advocate. If given a chance, a servant leader should support any team member, their personal career progression plans, if possible. Got it? Now you revisit the options.
But it's a highly visible project here, right?
It's okay. So
It's a vessel. It's a support is good, but we not. I'm confusing in option A and B.
So multitasking, it should be multitasking also. That is why the current job along with the new assignment.
Correct.
No.
That's why I'm
We can't do
confusing. That
no, guys, 1 minute, 1 minute. We don't have to choose multitasking. No, is that the only option?
No, it is not the only option, but see, one member will have deep knowledge, and the other member that is
Why?
T-shaped one.
That all not there. That all not part of this question, guys. You guys are getting distracted. Just read the question again. It's very common sense. A good servant leader, if Vijayan is in my team and Vijayan is telling, see, Vishak, I was in sales for the last 3-4 years. If given a chance, I need to move to engineering. And I found a role and Vijayan is apt for that. Okay, so as a servant leader, I should promote Vijayan to this new role. Promote means not increase in salary. I should encourage Vijayan to switch from his sales role to the engineering role. Okay, if he's fitting for that role. Okay, that is a good servant leader, guys, a true leader. Okay, I think let's see, guys. Okay, now you guys are changing to A. I'm happy to see that. Okay, so a project manager is assigned to a top innovation project that has a high visibility with the company executives. That is blah blah, guys. It got nothing to do with the questions, frankly. Okay, recently one of the requirements changed and requires the use of new and innovative technology. That also blah blah. Okay, next half. The change requires creation of a new position to be filled by someone who is familiar with the new technology, some new technology. Okay, someone should be familiar with that new technology, can only fill that role. Okay, clear so far? During a status meeting, one of your team member, current team member expresses interest in the new role. It is not just an expresses of interest. He's certified in that new technology. Simply not someone is telling, the developer is telling that I need to become the CEO, or a finance person is telling that I need to become a designer. It's not like that. They are ready for that switch. Okay, they are ready for that career transition. They are coming with that certificate. Okay, so you don't have any right to deny them, guys. You should promote that person to switch if that is his wish, that is his dream. Okay, so the correct answer is reassign that team member to the task to support their growth at the organization. That's what I said. If Vijayan is asking me, Vishak, I need to switch from sales to engineering, I should support Vijayan for his growth in the organization. And then what I should do, that place which Vijayan have moved out, no, where that vacuum is there I should fill a replacement. It's just like moving things. Okay, that is what a good servant leader should do. Okay, now
But we are acquiring a
hold on.
new source, no, sir.
That is what, no, anyway, I have to acquire a new source, Vijayan. I told through you only. See, you want to move from sales to engineering. I am trying to hire for engineering. So if you are filling in that place, I will hire a new salesperson in your place. So you are happy, no, ultimately. Correct?
No, but we are not, miss, we are looking for an additional member. So out of the
What, Vijayan? See, if this guy is not there, no, anyway, we have to hire a new role only. What is the math problem here, guys? Definitely one guy have to come from outside. All of you clear? Is that not clear? First of all, definitely one guy have to come from outside. That guy should he fill this new technology role or that other guy's previous role? That is the question, guys. Definitely an outsider is needed. There is no doubt in that. Is there a doubt in that still? Yes, Sakshi, what is that?
Moreover, this person who is already in the organization will have more idea about the project. And even if in case the roles are being switched, still it will be an additional benefit for his role to be moved.
It is exactly. It is additional benefit only. We should promote team members juggling their roles, guys. So there is no doubt in it. The correct answer is A. Okay, guys. Reassign the team member to support their role at the organization and acquire a resource to replace the old role of the team member. Everyone clear? This is not even a PMP question. This is a very practical scenario question. Okay. Now, what Vijayan said, I'm going to tell, guys. Ask the team member to continue the current job and also take up the new assignment is not good. That is making him overload. Some managers do that. Okay. Oh, Vishak, you are interested in engineering apart from sales? Do both. Like that they will tell. That is not good. Okay. You should relieve that guy from the previous role. Is that clear? Asking the guy to do both the job is not reasonable. Okay. It will result in a drop in quality and efficiency. He will not be able to do justice to any of the roles. That's why option B is ruled out. Okay. And then Emmanuel, you have chosen C. Yeah, efficiency drop. That's what I said. No? If two people, Emmanuel and Rishabh, you guys have chosen C. Escalate the request to project sponsor in order to determine if the team member can be assigned to the new assignment. Why? How come sponsor will know? He's just funding you for the project. He cannot determine whether this guy can be assigned to the new assignment and all.
So
Okay.
this
No,
this
the
thought.
question is that high visibility with the company executives. So we thought that it can be changed, no issue. We are supporting the candidate, but in the meantime, it's have high visibility by the sponsors, and they should be aware because they are very.
But my problem is, how are you sure sponsor is the right person? Sponsor is a poor guy who's funding your project, guys. I told you many times. Sponsor is not a CEO. He's just funding your project. He don't know anything else. So don't trouble him, guys. My mindset is the same. Okay, you are asking him to determine if the team member. So what you are expecting? He will interview this team member. Is he eligible or not? He don't have time, guys. Again, I'm telling today don't disappoint me, guys. Escalation. Hold on. Escalation to the sponsor is rarest of the rare, guys. Unless you can't solve it, don't simply choose C. There is a better option A there. Reassign the team member. Yes, speak up.
Yeah, this is based on my experience because sometimes I am transferring from here to Dubai and sometimes from Dubai to Malta based on the project requirement. But at that time, we are intimating the client for the time being. He is just shifting to the
Client. That is what I'm telling. So don't tell sponsor is that right person. That is what I'm telling, Emmanuel. How can you assume sponsor and client are the same? See, again, people, some of you guys who are, anyone here from EY or KPMG, see, sponsor is something like a partner. Okay. He's very busy only with the financial things. Okay. But people at the director level, okay, operations level, there are different set of people. Okay. We will hardly get in a quarter 10 minutes. So I think, Emmanuel, you have to think, is the CEO of that person you said, no? Is the CEO of that company deciding or the client, someone from the client manager? Not the CEO, no. That's what I'm telling. Don't pinpoint at the sponsor unless explicitly stated. Okay, sponsor and client need not be the same, guys. So again, whatever is your experience is fine. But what I'm telling you, things which can be solved only by the sponsor, you go. Okay, you answer me, Emmanuel. How can he determine if the team member can be assigned to the new assignment? Is he supposed to interview? Does he have the skill set? Does he have the expertise to see whether this guy has an expertise in this new technology? No. How can you say? That is what I'm telling. Okay. Make sense, Emmanuel? Yeah. Not only that, Rishabh, don't note like that. The point is, don't trouble him for this thing, okay, because he don't know. Okay, because there may be cases in which nothing else works, so we will run to him. Okay, that is what I'm telling. The word sponsor means he's more into funding. What is the health of the project? Is the ROI coming? Those things. He may not even know what is happening in the project. He'll be looking only at the project value. Okay, he may not even look after our project. Let's say hyperloop technology, okay, something which is coming, no, he'll be only looking at the end result. He will not be looking at the in-between things. Okay, Vishak, you told by 2026 you will have a hyperloop connecting these two cities. I'm going to fund you $700 million. Like that, he will tell. That's it. You let me know how much you have spent out of that $700 million. That's it. Okay, don't tell all these operational issues to me. Clear? Okay. Anything else, guys? Can we move on? So D is very much bad. Anyone chosen D here? Can I assume no one have chosen D? D is telling hire a new team member and ask that existing team member, no, who is already an expert in this new technology. You are telling him, hey, you train this new team member. How much frustration that will be? See, Vijayan have gained PMP certification and trying to pursue project manager role. Okay. Now his manager is telling you train guys. Actually, go on mute, guys. Yeah. So Vijayan, your manager is telling you train some other guy who's not even a PMP certified, and then I will put him in that role. So you'll feel sad, no? That is a D option. Okay. So this is very easy, guys. This question, I'm not sure what went wrong. Okay. So moving on, 98. The correct answer is A. Okay. Sakshi, your raised hand. Was it answered? Not sure. Yeah. 99. Guys, my point is this only. Don't jump into actions before analysis. Still, there is something wrong, guys. Okay, this is a classic example, guys. Can we start? So I think so far, now people are changing. Okay. So let me tell, guys. Okay, everyone ready? No. The project manager notices that conflict between team members are occurring in every sprint. Okay. After an investigation, the project manager discovers. I like the word after an investigation. I know you guys will tell me that. Okay, but the project manager discovers that the team needs to be trained in agile techniques. Okay, that agile techniques is a very broad umbrella, guys. Okay, I can pick up 5 certifications quickly related to agile techniques: CSM, PMP, CSPO. Okay, SAFe, ACP. Out of that, which one? Agile technique is a broader keyword, guys. Okay, so still, what you should do, you should drill down. Okay, conduct a training. Kanban, guys. Kanban is also an agile technique. Okay, so all these are different agile techniques. So we don't know. So what you should do, even if you discovered that they need a training in agile techniques, you need to drill it down. Okay, you need to go in depth. You need to analyze. Okay, don't directly jump into develop a training plan for the team. You don't know what they are supposed to be trained in. Okay, and schedule training session for the team. How? Without even assessing. Okay, so first thing is conduct a training needs assessment for the team, guys. No change in that. Okay, that's only a high level hint you got. Correct? No, you guys would have narrowed down at PMP. Someone else would have told you generally project management training. You guys would have thought of Prince 2. How many of you have heard about Prince 2? You guys would have thought of CAPM. Okay, some of the people here, I pulled them from CAPM to PMP. Correct? So because you guys were initially enrolled for CAPM because you thought, okay, PMP is too difficult, something like that. Okay, and then I think Star Agile, they will ask me, okay, so from profile, okay, based on your profile, I will tell, I can make you guys PMP like that. Okay, so that is also one thing. So there are a lot of certifications in project management. What best will suit you? So you need more training, need assessment for the team. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, Vishal, what I understood is like developing a training plan for the team means developing a plan. Training plan means it includes what each team members is required. So it is nothing but an assessment, like, what do they need to have training and a plan according to that. Assessment is there, but plan shows like,
right.
okay, assessment is done and the plan is being done.
But you should always choose, because the first is there, no? That is what. I think morning or evening, I'm not sure if the first is there, you have to think of the very first. Okay, so first. Okay.
So can you tell the subtle difference between A and B?
Which one? A and B.
Yes, develop and schedule, like.
Oh, develop is obviously there is difference. See, develop a training plan. Only after you develop a training plan, you can think of scheduling. Develop a training plan is like, okay, for Rishabh and Vijay, this training, okay, and then for Sumanesh and Mohammed, this training, like that you have prepared everything, and you are about to contact 2-3 vendors, and you are checking the dates, finalizing with the quotation, everything will come in that plan. Once everything is ready, budget also approved, only thing is you have to press the switch button to schedule the training. That's it. So actually speaking, first is A, develop a training plan, and then only scheduling a training will come. So I totally resonate with what Mohammed said. The develop a training plan is a whole bigger thing. But in that, the very first thing is need assessment. So if you develop a big training plan, first thing is need assessment, then followed by finding out the right vendors, checking them with the quotations, checking the timeline availability of your team, checking the timeline availability of the vendors, and then you schedule. So very later only scheduling comes. Okay. So one recommendation,
yeah, I have worked in L&D projects. So I know, like, whenever any team tell that there is some training is required, first we used to conduct TNAs and TNIs, right? After conducting TNIs, training need identification and training need analysis.
Very good. See here, guys, what he's telling.
That only we used to conduct what training is required for them. Then based upon that, we develop a training plan. Then
very good. See,
after that, we plan the schedule, when and where, what to be trained.
Fantastic, Sumanesh. So did you make this question clear? Correct?
Would it be fair to say that one of the hint is in the question when you say needs to be trained in agile techniques and not technique. Like maybe I thought.
That is also correct. Maybe more than one. We don't know. Okay. Sometimes we may put people in Agile and Kanban. Maybe we may put in CSM and CSPO. We don't know. Okay. So that's sort of an uncertainty they have given. Okay. That is also valid observation. Great. Yes, so Manish, what you said? TIA and training needs assessment
TNA
and
and TNA. Training need identification and training need analysis.
analysis. Okay. Very valid, guys. He is also using the word analysis, guys. Okay. See, that is what everything speaks the same. Okay. And which company you are working, Manish?
K-12 Techno Services. This is an education firm, like which can have more than 90 branches of schools.
Schools into what is that?
Education, like schools, they have more than 90 schools. So we used to train the teachers and all the staff departments.
Okay, great, fantastic. Okay, so great, guys. So thanks for bringing that up. Okay, so this is what, guys, the diversity of the batch will help. Okay, so moving on to the 100th one. Thanks, Manish. 100. Great, guys. I think no explanation needed. All of you guys are unanimously choosing A. Okay, the project manager in a manufacturing company was notified of a failure. Okay, the machine failed to comply with standard specification. That is the reason for this malfunctioning and safety concern. Okay, what should the project manager do first to address this issue? Okay, so again, guys, your mindset is right. You have to analysis before action. Okay, review the initial testing procedure and execution and what grounds it was given. Okay, a stall comes later. Assess the factors. Evaluate the technical. One problem is there. Why you guys didn't choose C? Just wondering. I thought some of you guys will choose C. Evaluate the technical documentation of the machine.
It's a documentation. So first, technical wise, it was supposed to be checked. Like
No procedure.
So the technique. What is that? Technical is to be supposed to check first.
A testing procedure and execution, because it was a failure. It's a malfunction. Right.
During the initial test. Very good. Yeah. Okay, valid catch. Fantastic. Okay, so great, guys. All of you guys are typing your scores, I think. 7, 8, 7. Great. 8. Vishnu, you just joined? Or you were there early itself?
No, just joined.
Okay. 5, Vijay. Okay, don't worry. Okay, Vijay. Compared to oil and gas, PMP is easy. You will clear. Can you move on further? So 5 is the lowest score, no? Can I assume? Anyone who is hesitant to type, please type, guys. You should not worry. Okay, so I think nothing is there below that. So 101. Okay, guys, we are moving further. Okay, that's also great, guys. I can see majority of you guys are choosing C, same mindset, correct? So what is it? Critical needs. If the team has critical needs, you have to evaluate. Okay, so if you have to evaluate, then what you should do? You have to do a gap assessment, correct? Identify this skill gap and propose a strategy to assess the gap. Same thing what Sumanesh said. Okay, gap training need analysis you need to do. Okay, good point. So moving on, guys. 102. Okay, can we start? Many of you guys are reading, I think, still. So what do you think, guys? This is a little bit tricky question. So a project manager is developing a project management plan. Okay. Now the project, the duration is set for 3 months due to a regulatory compliance. Point number 1. Okay. One reason for the 3 months timeline is regulatory compliance. Second reason is dependency on senior staff. Have you noted 2 reasons why the timeline is getting stretched to 3 months? Okay. Now, which 2 project objectives should be defined well enough to be included in the project management plan? Some blah blah, guys. But my point is, anything which is related to this regulatory compliance and dependency on senior staff, we should look for. Okay, so let's check the solution. Improve the process and reduce rework by keeping senior staff turnover to a minimum level. Okay, so it's mentioning the senior staff, guys, because due to a senior staff, see, listen to what I'm telling. We don't know what exactly is the concern of the senior staff. Is that clear? The schedule is set to 3 months due to a senior staff. Maybe senior staff are resigning very often, okay, because of which the timeline is getting extended. Okay, now you read the option A. Improve the process and reduce rework by keeping senior staff turnover to a minimum level. What do you mean by turnover? People leaving, attrition, right? So come up with some process to reduce senior staff attrition. Sounds good, no, guys? Eh? All of you guys? A, we can log, no? Because it is addressing the dependency on senior staff. Okay. Now, develop.
But the thing where it's mentioned that resigning or attrition rate, maybe he's a health issue also. Maybe he's a health issue also.
Health issue also. That's what. Anyway, somewhere we are dependent on the senior. Hold on. Somewhere we are dependent on the senior staff. Correct. So we need to look for that option which is addressing the dependency on the senior staff. So whatever it is, we need to minimize the turnover to a minimum level. Who's senior staff? That's it. Correct, no? That connection is enough, no? One senior staff, okay? Very simple, okay? Hey, now let's read B. Develop detailed process maps to align operational activities with the new software system. Anyone who have chosen? I don't find any connection with the question, guys. Whomsoever have chosen B, you have to tell what is the connection. Nothing, no? Okay. Now, what about C? Enhance the development process by redesigning new templates for the design documentation. Okay. So that is something which is talking about process. Okay. So there is no harm with it. Okay. Enhance the development process by redesigning new templates for the design documentation. Only problem I saw with C is it is specifically talking about design documentation, but the question never tells anything about design documentation. Okay, but the first half of the option C I liked. Are you listening, guys? Enhance development process by redesigning. Up to this much I like. Something which is for a betterment. Okay, up to that there is no harm, but the second half is irrelevant. Are you listening, guys, what I'm telling? Design documentation. Okay, that's gone. Okay, so that's why I'm parking it. I'm not eliminating C, I'm parking it. Okay, now D, reduce the company's environmental footprint by using detailed recycling guidelines for all employees. Okay, there's a problem there. People who chose D, can you tell at least now what is the problem? Because of the stress I gave, recycling guidelines for all employees. We are talking about our project. Why should you be worried about guidelines for all employees? Make sense? Why D can be eliminated? Are you listening, guys? Why D can be eliminated? I'm telling. Because that is making a blanket statement. Some reason. Second thing, I don't know what is the relevance of environmental footprint, recycling guidelines. This is one reason. Plus, that all employees is nullifying the chances of D being the correct choice. Okay, gone. Now, identify training needs and create a development plan to complete the delivery in 3 months. That is also no problem. But is there a... See, we have already attacked the dependency on senior staff. Exactly this question we have to spend some time, guys. Listen carefully. We have already attacked dependency on senior staff, correct? But the only missing thing is we have to attack anything related to regulatory compliance. Now you people tell me C or E is a better option for a better regulation.
E will be better option.
Is the better option because enhance the development process by redesigning, means it's coming into the redesigning process. Better than that, going for the identified training needs will give a good result.
Exactly.
E will be better option. E
is also talking about 3 months duration.
That is right. Okay. To complete the delivery in 3 months.
But
E will be.
Yeah, I think C is the better one, because if something related to regulatory, then we have to close it at a design level.
That is correct. One point I want to tell Vishnu, the thing is the project got dragged to 3 months. The project is set for 3 months due to. So that doesn't give us a chance to complete the delivery in 3 months. See, because of some issue related to regulatory compliance, it got dragged to 3 months. Otherwise, it would have been over in 3 weeks or maybe a month. Okay, so that 3 don't pick up. It's a bait. Okay, second thing, what Emmanuel said, no, regulation, compliance, when you see something related to design, process improvement, like that, I have a feeling. Okay, so this is, if you have to take time, with 2.5 minutes, you can take. Okay, so this is a good question. So that's it, guys. So the correct answer choice is, I think you guys are agreeing, it is A and C. Okay. Anything else you guys noticed? Please tell.
C will be good. A improve the process and C for. A, but A can you elaborate why A? That's the thing. Why we go with A? Why we go with A?
Beneath, I thought you were clear with A. A is very clear. By keeping senior staff turnover to a minimum level, that is explicitly there. Dependency on senior staff.
Okay,
A is very clear,
got
guys.
it.
See, A is very clear. No one in this batch should have a doubt. A is very clear. And then the correct answer is C. Okay. Sakshi, the correct answer is A and
C. C is clear for me. Yeah. Yes, C is clear for me. C is clear for me. I also given answer C. C and D. Okay, fine.
A and C.
Correct. Got it.
Yeah. Vishnu have typed it in the chat, guys. A and C. Okay, C. Okay. So, why, Prachiti, you have raised hand, no? Speak up.
Yeah. So for C option does not speak about either senior staff, regulatory, or 3 months. right?
Yeah.
And E at least talks about training needs and create a development plan to complete the delivery in 3 months. So it is attacking at least one of the situations there.
The problem is that 3 months got accidentally stretched. The project duration is set for 3 months due to a regulatory compliance. Because of some reason, two people, because of Vishnu and Prachiti joining half an hour late, I'm starting the session only by 8 p.m. So that doesn't give the license for everyone. You got my point. This too, see, the 3 months is the stretched schedule. The project duration is set for 3 months due to regulatory compliance. Uski wajah se, because of that. Okay, regulatory compliance and dependency on senior staff because of these two reasons. So for that, don't try to plug in into the 3 months. We have to reduce that 3 months. We should not still linger around with that 3 months. Are you getting? The project duration is set for 3 months. Why? Due to regulatory compliance and dependency on senior staff. Okay, so it's not that our aim is to still cling on to 3 months. We have to bring down that 3 months, guys. So actually speaking, Prachiti, it is negating when you told again. It's a constraint. We have to somehow reduce it, okay, from 3 months. Doesn't it sound like that? Set for 3 months because of this. Make sense, guys? Any observations, guys? Keep on. Don't be silent. It's okay.
Vishak, like, you know, I understood something entirely different from the question, like what I have noticed, like maybe like I'm wrong, like the phrasing of the English. Like the project duration is set for 3 months due to the regulatory compliance and dependency on the senior staff. Like, you know, it is dependent on the senior staff. And the answer A, improve the process and reduce the rework by keeping the senior staff turnover to a minimum level. Like, it means like you are not able to give the required or satisfy the senior staff. So that could not be the option. Like, that's what I thought. My thinking went
See, wait
this
on
way.
reduce rework by keeping senior staff turnover to a minimum level. Senior staff turnover means people leaving. Okay, that you have to keep it minimum. Let's say in a year, 10 people are going, we need to minimize it to 3. Okay, because if too many people leave, no, then the dependency will increase. See, we are dependent on senior staff, guys. See, Mohammed, in the question, we are dependent on senior staff. Okay, so if the existing senior staff also lives, if their attrition rate is high, what will happen? Or duration will even fall for a task. So your job is what? To minimize that turnover. So A is correct. There is no doubt in A, guys. A is very clear. Okay, the doubt is only between C and E. Because E is telling 3 months. Okay, don't pick the 3 months in the question. That I'm telling, because of these two reasons, it got stretched to 3 months. Okay, that doesn't mean you can just have the what is the training needs for 3 months, and training is not connected. There is no mentioning to learn about regulation or something. But at least when you tell the process, enhancement of process is always good for. I can say like that, enhancement of process. Good for regulation approval. Enhancement of process always helps in compliance. Okay, and then redesigning. We are trying to mold ourselves for a better thing. Okay, so all these keywords I'm preferring more. Enhancing the what is a process, redesigning, design. I think like Emmanuel said, no, like something we are trying to prepare ourselves to be compliant next time. We are preparing ourselves to go through the regulation process smoothly. So I'm liking C more than E. Anything, guys? Can you want? This is good that we spent, but
it's just that
concerns are to be.
This I can understand that the constraint is set because of the regulatory compliance and dependency on senior staff, and now the duration given to us is 3 months. So my scope as a project manager is it should not go beyond 3 months under any circumstances. That is why I chose E. So,
but did not go even 3. Okay. See, what I'm telling is, if the dependency on senior staff is being eliminated, Rishabh, you think of this. A says if A works well, okay, then the dependency on senior staff will be ruled out. If the dependency on senior staff rules out, then it will not go up to 3 months. Then you assumed that the project will go for 3 months. Based on that, you have prepared a training plan exactly for 3 months. But if the dependency is sorted out, it may get over even faster. Okay.
Get it.
Correct. So don't stick to that 3 months, because actually it is the maximum it can go. You people know critical path like that. Don't always look at the critical path. If the critical path comes down, no, we will be behind them. Are you getting? If we think that, oh, critical path anyway has a zero float, I have a float of 4 weeks. Okay. And then if there is a delay of 5 weeks, I will be promoted to the critical path. Are you getting a feel? Everyone got what I'm telling? Does that example make sense? Okay, so I think good guys, we can move on. I just encourage anyway A and C. Okay, learn something, guys. That's all I can tell. Okay, observe the mindset. So 103. This is easy, no? All of you guys are answering it correctly. So what is it? The concern is they are unable to deliver assigned task due to conflicting priorities. Note on that keyword, guys. They have written here other priority, but note the other word, conflicting operational priorities. That is the right keyword. Okay, note it down. This is not there in the contents. Conflicting operational priorities. So for example, Vishnu is from engineering team. He's in my project as an engineering lead. But whenever I ask him something, he's telling Vishag, I have some other activities of my function. So that is what we call as conflicting operational priorities. Okay, note it down. Okay, because your regular functional manager will be troubling you with something. Okay, that is the thing. So anyway, that is that. What should the project manager do? Set up a meeting, talk it out. Okay, if you don't have an idea, get an idea by setting up a meeting with them. A collaboration, facilitation, a lot of things. Okay, so don't capture it in the risk. Okay, we have not even spoken about it. Okay, don't go for escalation. It's not an issue. Okay, to new risk. Okay, irrelevant. Okay, guys. So A is a correct answer. All of you guys have chosen correctly. 104.
Okay.
Okay, I think there is a confusion between A and C. Can you assume? In this batch, all of you guys are choosing, some of you guys are choosing A, some of you guys are choosing C. Okay. So what I want to introduce you guys is this term, okay, which is there in the what do you say? Option, this one, C. Okay. So there is something called as threshold. Okay, guys. Threshold means what? This is an English word. If people know it, how much you can tolerate, how much you can bear. Got it? That's the meaning, no? Threshold. I'm reaching my threshold. I can't tolerate anymore. Let it be say, no? That is what is a threshold. Is that clear? Now you read the question. In the planning stage of an upgrade project, the project manager benchmarked other recent projects that use the same technology. That means they pulled the analogous data. Okay. But the project manager discovered that longer than planned outages occurred in most cases due to frequent maintenance activities. Okay. So what they are telling, no, something they have planned, guys. I didn't understand the second half of the sentence. See, I'm telling you frankly, but the thing is, it is okay to predict the answer. Okay, so it is told that longer than planned outrages. I'm not sure, are they referring to their projects or the past projects which he used for benchmarking? Is that clear? But anyway, the outrage is something was planned. You know, outrages breakdown, very common, right? Power outrage. Let's say if 2 hours is planned, but that 2 hours got extended to 4 hours. Okay, in most cases due to frequent maintenance activities. This is the thing. Okay, something which exceeded your tolerance limit. Okay, what will be the project manager's next step? Okay, so people who, I think there is a confusion only between A and C. You know, A, benchmark projects using other technologies to establish a more objective baseline. Why, guys? I don't know why you guys choose A. First thing, benchmark projects using other technologies. Why do you want to switch to other technology? We are narrow down our scope to the same technology. Within that same technology, we have a problem only with planned outrages. Okay. For that single reason, will you shift to another technology? Point number one. No. Second thing, what is this objective baseline to establish an objective baseline? I didn't get it. Okay. Our only thing is this was the outrage which I have anticipated, power outrage, and this is what has happened. So that how much I can tolerate. Okay. For example, in this session, if I'm joining late, okay, 2 minutes late will be okay. Correct? That is within your threshold. 5 minutes late, it will be okay. You guys will be chit chatting. 10 minutes late also, maybe you will tell it's okay. But if I'm late by 15 minutes, what will you guys do? If I'm not joining, you guys will call someone from Star Agile, right? Or you guys have my number, you will call me, correct? So that is what the limit to which you can go, planned versus how long it can go. Okay, that is what we call as threshold. Okay, so I'm not sure if you people who chose C, you guys thought this much, but anyway, the correct answer is C. Create a risk item in the risk register and incorporate threshold according to the benchmark. So I am expecting what will happen in the risk register. No, you'll capture, let's say in a city like Bangalore. Usually in Bangalore, the power outrages last only for 2 hours. But historically, it has even gone up to 8 hours. It's a risk, no? So we'll plan some backup. Like if it goes beyond 2 hours, no, we should arrange some generators, something like that. Are you getting a feel? That's the way it will be captured as an item in the risk. Okay, speak up, guys. See, guys, who
Yes,
chose
Yeah, I am from a predictive background. See, similar to this situation, see, in the construction methodology, we are using auto climbing formwork for constructing the shear walls. So there are different kinds of auto climbing systems are available. So I take it in that way. If one of the system is failure in one core wall, I can go for another system for the another core wall. That is the assumption I have made here.
Fantastic. Everyone understood, no? So how much? Okay, if this is not there, I have some other plan. Like that, how he's telling, because he has captured that in the risk register. That is his response plan. Everyone heard? If this may happen, and if this happens, this is the way we are going to respond. Like that, he has a plan. That's why he's tension-free. Got it, no, guys? So, Emmanuel, you mean you choose C, no?
I choose A.
Right.
I choose A, but
Oh my God.
yeah, and the reason because I chose A is that because I have taken other projects and I have taken some other technology from that project to mitigate the baseline.
No. See, that is fine, but here we are talking about a very specific problem. Okay, so maybe you would have done, but we are talking about a specific problem related to outrageous comparison, planned versus the longer than the planned ones. Okay, anything else? People who chose C, if you want to support C, or why A is wrong, anything is fine. Nothing. Because I am also thinking like you only. Every time when I see him, I'm thinking it with a fresh mindset. Okay, so it's okay.
Because I remember
The thing
last
is,
told that like risk assumption, this all to be documented in one project, one document. That's why I have selected C.
see, that is also right, because this is an assumption, very valid.
Assumption.
Okay, because very valid. That's a good point. Okay, that's a good connection. So Manish have told. So I am assuming that the power outrage is usually 2 hours. So that assumption can fail. If it fails, how should we behave? That will come in the risk. Very good observation. Everyone understood what Manish is telling? That's an assumption. Planned outrage is this much. but it may exceed. If it exceeds, what will you do? Okay. So C is the correct answer. Fantastic. Okay. Thanks for bringing that up. Anything else? Can I move on? 105? 105. Good, guys. I think all of you guys are choosing. Oh, Vijayan, you are choosing D. Raja, you are choosing C only. Okay. Everyone is choosing C. Okay, Vijayan, only you have chosen D. Let's start. Okay. A project manager received a complaint that the project team did not respond correctly to a client's request. Okay, the team is not responding to a client's request. But okay, however, I told no, notice the change. Okay, the project manager understands that the team has received multiple out of scope requests. Why should they respond? Are you getting? If it is out of scope request, why should they respond? Okay, so at this juncture, what should the project manager do? Okay, I think there is a confusion only between C and D. No, Vijayan, you are the only person who have chosen D. I will explain. So C, review the scope with the client so that additional requests can be documented and processed as change requests. See, client, this is what we are supposed to do. Okay, please don't send ad hoc request, temporary request in between. Okay, and if you have anything, route it through change control process, change request. Like that, you are educating. I said, no, we have the right to educate the client, sponsor, CEO, everyone. Okay, so C. Okay, guys. Next, Vijay, you told request to be included in all future communications between project team members and client. What request to be included?
Sir, but client, whether they can directly contact the team, that communication needs to be included, right? First, the communication needs to be included.
It should be project manager should be included. But even and above that, I told you multiple times. No, anything, even if project manager is included, it should be routed through change request only. So you should give more importance to
change request. I agree. Change request, agree. But at first, first he has to request that communication needs to be included. Then whatever the scope is there, that has to be.
See, I will tell you one thing. There is no need of even informing even the project manager. Okay, that's what I said. No, there are portals where you can submit a change request. The client may not even know. I mean, the project manager may not even know. Okay, change request form like that, it is there. So that is also not mandatory. I would say project manager need not be informed. Okay, they can submit the change request. Okay, through an interface, just like you guys created your LMS interface, no, Google form. So I'm not aware what you guys were doing like that. Okay. So moving on, 106.
Vishak, what is 5 whys?
That is very interesting, actually. Okay, see, 5 whys. You people know about this other thing, no? Fishbone diagram, Ishikawa. Like that, 5 why is another root cause analysis tool. Okay, this may sound very funny when I tell. Okay, this is actually a keyword coined by the consulting firms. Okay, see, 5 why. Okay, don't you think it is rhyming? That is the first thing. Okay, Raja. So the problem is, whenever you tell me a problem, okay, Raja, you are telling that the roof is leaking. Okay, then I will ask you why it is leaking first time. Okay, then someone will tell it is leaking because there is water clogging at the top of the house, at the house above. Okay, then why there is water clogging? When we see, go and see toilet is leaking. Okay, then the next question, why the toilet is leaking? The plumber didn't do the work properly. Why the plumber didn't do the work properly? It's a funny thing, guys. Okay, the point is, the moment you ask why 5 times, you will get the exact root cause. So it's a root cause analysis approach. Okay, and only for the sake of rhyming, they have named it 5 why. If 5 was called 6 and 6 was called as 5, then they would have named it as 6 whys. Okay, you got my point? Just for the sake of rhymingness, they have named it as 5 whys. But the point is, you ask why multiple times, then only you will get the exact root cause. Got it? So here example I told, no, why the plumber did in an improper way. That is a root cause. You need to understand why the plumber in the above house, maybe he was loaded too much. So if you fix that, no, it will be solved. Make sense, Raja? Can you move on? Next, 5 whys. So this, you don't have to go to that level. Everyone understood, no? 5 why and all while communicating with the client. Okay. 106. Raja, what is C, Raja? Are you choosing 106 only? Maintain a comfortable working atmosphere. That are simple options. How does that help to deal in a project where the requirements are constantly evolving? What do you mean by comfortable working atmosphere? Good chair, AC and all? No, that is just an option. Don't choose all those.
No, I was more inclined towards team cohesion because requirements are constantly changing. They have to work cohesively
So?
to understand the
No.
changes.
No. If the requirements are constantly changing, what you should do? You should do the exact opposite. You should keep constantly updating the customer or the initiator. That is what is the collaborating regular meetings with the customer, agile philosophy. Okay. So the answer is provide regular updates. That's why our Scrum framework is engaging. Why our Scrum framework is able to accept constant changes? Because we have a constant review with the client every 2 weeks. When the sprint is getting over, we are having a sprint review. Make sense? So undoubtedly the answer is A, guys. Okay. Provide regular updates and request deliverable based approval from the product owner. Okay. Now, some of you guys, okay, Rishabh, you have chosen B. Work with the team to ensure they are on track and delivering on schedule. They are on track. Checking is predictive. Why you guys are choosing? To check whether everything is on track is a basic skill set of predictive type of projects. The question says requirements are constantly evolving. If it is evolving, predictive won't work, guys. Only for plan-driven projects, we check whether everything on track. That's why it is also called as plan-driven. Based on the plan, we are driving the project. Okay, baselining. Okay, remember all this: baselining, plan-driven, waterfall, traditional. Okay, everything means the same.
Yeah, Vishak,
Okay.
Okay, go on.
No, I'm done. Go ahead, you tell.
Vishak, in this, the option A is provide regular updates and requests. Whereas the question is, what should the project manager do to achieve the success? So providing regular updates, no, updates will go on whether it is failure or process is success, but working will give the proper success. So giving the updates will not give anything success there. Whereas unless he works, ensure they're working as per the schedule.
See, today you should not tell this, guys. What is the core difference between predictive and our agile framework, guys? Particularly if I say incremental or the Scrum framework, you people tell me. In predictive, our updates, I'm not telling one is better than the other. See, today it's very late, guys. I will explain again. Both are equally good in their own industries. Predictive is good for those industries where the requirements are very clear. Correct? We can fix the requirements. That's where predictive will work well. Okay. Yeah. Agile or incremental or Scrum framework is good for those industries where the requirements keep evolving. And how they are able to manage with that changing requirements, because they are having constant feedback from the customers. you check the Agile manifesto, guys. Collaboration, constant, continuously delivered software. How many keywords I can tell? One is customer collaboration, continuously delivered software, working software, useful software. So we are sending something to the customer and asking, customer, are you happy? Anything more you need? Like that. Okay. And then we are starting the next sprint with the feedback. So the feedback loop is more intense, guys. The sprint duration is 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, I'm getting an update from the customer. So if the requirements are changing, this model works beautifully. Okay. So A is undoubtedly the answer, guys. I'm not sure. Because we're giving regular updates in the form of sprint review meeting at the end of every sprint. And then based in that sprint review meeting, we are seeking approval from the product owner. That is what we saw, right? In Scrum framework. Correct.
In that updates, the team has to work. No, we went to that logic.
See, team has to work whether it is predictive or agile, guys. Come on, you got wrong decision. You can always the team has to work everywhere, guys. Yeah.
Anyway, it has to work, but the options A is not showing anywhere what is do to achieve that success. Success is getting
This will
achieved.
fail.
What he
That
has
is what
supposed
I'm
to do.
telling. That is what I'm telling, guys. The project will fail if you are not updating regularly. That is what, guys. Everyone who are still having doubt, I want you guys to go through the first topic, project life cycle. Hold on, project life cycle. See, I told about Nokia, right? So after 2-3 years, if you announce something, people don't care. It's a failure. Only when you constantly update the customers, you push an incremental version, we will succeed. It is, hey, guys, it's not about which model will work. So if I'm rephrasing the whole question, the requirements are very well fixed, okay, and the sponsor is very much particular about a strict deadline, then what will you tell? Provide, instead of this, no, it will be like, make sure that there is a proper baseline created and you work towards that. So what I'm telling is, work with the team, whether you are in agile or whether you are in predictive, you'll do. Point number one, to check whether they are on track is a hardcore skill set of predictive project manager. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Predictive project manager, only he will check whether everything is on track, whether everything is delivered on schedule. Today is very late, guys. Don't tell like this. Are you guys clear? Rishabh, what is that? You want anything to support this?
So
my stand?
Yeah, now I understood. I selected the wrong answer. I understood where the thing went wrong, and I would like to clarify Muhammad also what he's trying. See, the question, the objective of the question is requirements are constantly evolving. So we have to update ourselves according to the evolving requirements. Now, this first A has to be read in continuum. You cannot split the sentence into two parts, that is provide regular updates and request deliver. It has to be read in continuum, provide regular updates, and while giving those updates, request deliver based approvals. Whether are we able to sustain with the evolving requirements or not?
That means to say they are getting accepted based upon the updates what we are providing them.
Yeah, very good, Rishabh. So yeah, very good. See, this is what based on what Rishabh told, now I'm again just drawing. See, this blue color lines, no, those are the meetings where we show something, just like Rishabh told, no, we will show some updates and then we'll check approval from the product owner. The blue color lines are the sprint review meetings. Okay, it's not about just, thanks for that clarification. It's just about not one way. It's not about just updating. In that update, we'll get a feedback. Hey, boss, are you okay with the previous sprint outcome? That is the beauty of incremental delivery, guys. Okay, and what is the aim of incremental delivery? Now, don't shock me. When do we go for incremental delivery? When we have a pressure for early go to market. Correct. When you want to deliver something as soon as possible. Are you guys clear with these two? That's when we go for incremental delivery. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, so this questions we should not make mistake. Okay, this is the backbone. Okay, first day of the session. Okay, go through the recordings again. Okay, check my explanation for WhatsApp, Zoom, and how predictive projects are done. Everything. Okay. So moving on to 107. I think the question is already there. This we can eliminate, no guys? If a project manager detects a misunderstanding about one critical deliverable, okay, who is the right person to speak about that deliverable, guys? Anyway,
Team
you guys
members.
have ruled out custom team members. Fantastic. No, product owner only sets the expectation, how it is evolving into something. For example, who said product owner? So let's say, okay, one of you guys, okay, is a product owner. Let's say Sumanish is a product owner. Okay, so you only set the expectation, but that will be broken down into deliverables. So if the lack of understanding is regarding the deliverable, the product owner may not be the expert, can be, but team member definitely will be an expert because they are doing, guys. Deliverables are the proper work. Who will know about them, guys? Only the team members. Okay. Anyone more who want to support? Ask the team members to clarify the deliverables quick.
First, we have to check with the team, then out of the team. That is the way to proceed.
That is also right. Some deliverable you don't know. Okay, some work package you don't know. So to whom you will check first? To your team. Okay. So beautiful, guys. So moving on to 108. Okay. Quick. No? Any doubt, guys? I think all of you guys are answering. Okay. Is managing several interconnected projects. Some of these projects rely on specific deliverables from other projects. So there is a connection between the projects. So to avoid bottlenecks, what is that? Project manager must assess consolidated project plan. What is appropriate action? Identify all project related interdependencies. That's it. Okay, 108. Sorry, 108 is 9. Okay. Now, guys, 109. Just check, guys. What should the project manager do? Quick, guys. Okay, can you start? So I think this is a good question. People are choosing between A, B, C, D. Oh my God. Wow. All the 4 answer choices you guys are choosing. Okay, can you start? A project manager is assigned to a hybrid project. Okay, let's see. hint, okay, hybrid. It's neither predictive nor agile. That mindset you should have. The organization uses a risk register. Good. That means it sounds predictive. Okay. But the development team considers this concept as a predictive process. Oh, I didn't read the second half. See, and prefers to use a Scrum process. Okay, but it's fine. In a hybrid, you can use a risk register and you can go with a Scrum process. Nothing wrong. Okay. Hybrid is all about picking up the best practices of both predictive and agile. Okay. Now, what should the project manager do at this juncture? Okay, so the thing is, in the Scrum process, what happens? We are having proper, ceremonies. We are having product backlog, sprint backlog. That's it. No, we are focusing more on ceremonies. Correct. Sprint planning, sprint review, all these things. Okay, so let's see. Okay, manage and own the risk register because this is an organizational requirement. First choice. Okay, you don't have to take the headache of it alone, guys. Okay, ruled out. Okay, first thing. Okay, because risk register is a team building. It's a team activity, guys. You cannot just sit down in your home and then identify new risk. No. Okay, ultimately the ownership is with project manager, but that doesn't mean you can just take the complete accountability of it. Okay, because what if team members are telling we are not going to look at the risk registers? So that sort of, okay, I will do it alone will not work. Okay, are you getting? This is not promoting teamwork. People who chose A, please listen. The A is not promoting teamwork. Okay, now B, assigning the responsibility of updating risk register to the development team lead. That is also wrong. Who chose B? Akshi, you have chosen B. Suraj, you have chosen B. It is shying away from responsibilities. Why are you thinking that, okay, you can give the ownership to a development team lead? Shying away from responsibility. Have you noted down? Second one. Third one, ask the developers to use the risk register because this is an organizational requirement. Again, it's an ask. What are you doing there? These three things, guys. A is so much you take accountability, option A. B, you are shying away. C, you are not doing anything. Simply you are telling, hey, developers, there is a risk register. Okay, use it because this is an organization requirement. Okay, you are stopping it there. You're just acting as a directive style of project manager. Okay, so you need to have a servant leadership mindset. No, so A, B, C ruled out. Only D. Add impediments as a new category and coach the developers on the role of risk registers. That's it. Okay, so if you don't like risk register, no, let's add impediments. Okay, and then slowly you evolve them into the practice of using a risk register. Is that clear? If one team is reluctant to use another practice, no, first of all you should start with hybrid and then slowly you make them fly to the practice which you prefer. Okay, don't do that in a jerk instant. Okay,
Sir, Vijayan. Sir, this here they are not asking anything related to coaching. First, the organization uses a risk register because standards, there are so many standard specifications organization having. So we are following the standard specifications. Here, no one is telling, no one is misguiding not to use. So anyway, if this is an organization requirement, without rechecking or without arguing, we have to proceed for the organization requirement. That is my view.
That is right only. But the thing is, ask the developers to use the risk register. So what is your role, Vijay? That is what I'm telling. As a servant leader, either you should facilitate or collaborate. Okay.
Yeah,
or
I agree,
maybe,
sir. I agree. Facilitate, collaborate. I agree. Definitely, I agree. But it is an organization requirement. So here, facilitate or collaborate. Nothing it has come. Nothing. There is no need for facilitate and collaborating.
That's what I'm. No, you need to do because it will not work like that, Vijay. That is because you are from a predictive background. You are telling. You cannot just tell, hey guys, this is a risk register. Okay, you need to follow it like that. You are telling. No, you should not tell like that. That is what I'm telling. That is not a true leader or a servant leader mindset. Okay. Cannot tell like that. Don't think, Array, this is an organizational requirement. Why should I collaborate and team should use it because this is a company requirement like that you are telling, but it will not work like that. Okay. So unlearn, guys, the mindset you have to unlearn. Okay, maybe your managers do like that, Vijay, to you, but it won't work like that. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so the correct answer is D. Add impediments as a new. Again, guys, I agree. All the four. Now, let's not debate too much because all the four options has got a problem, but the option D has got the least problem. That's what least worst approach. All of you agree? Any comments? Any better insight, please? People who chose D.
Just a visible impediment, so it becomes an easy choice.
What is that?
It is a very visible impediment and becomes an easy choice according to me.
Correct. That's it. Because impediment are the stepping stone for identifying risk. No, impediment, blocker, obstacle, like that. Okay, so if you directly tell them risk register, they will panic. They will panic. So just start capturing impediment so that behavior is being noted. Okay, good point.
Yeah, actually, they are telling it is a hybrid project also. So in the hybrid project, predictive directly they are coming. So there we have to follow the procedure.
It's okay. Then that's what I'm telling. No, hybrid is always diplomatic. I told no. If you remember the maths concept, I'm telling hybrid can be 10% predictive, 90% agile, or 90% predictive, 10% predictive agile. Also, we don't know what is that breed. Okay, so don't worry too much about hybrid. Okay, we don't know to what extent. Okay, yes, Rishabh.
By opting for option D, I'm killing two stones with one bird. First of all, I'm coaching the developers on the role of the risk register also, and I am sticking to the organization's requirement also.
Exactly. See, coach is not a bad word, okay, Vijayan. Like Rishabh told, no, coach is always good. Coach doesn't mean they need a training. Coach means what? Okay, developers, this is the thing. Okay, so you get a chance to coach them, and second thing, you are able to enforce that organizational process onto the team. Two things. Okay, clear?
Sir, if the question comes, what the project manager should do first, then the answer C may come. No? If he should do first. If
No. I said no, it won't come. In this case, it won't come. And don't tweak. Okay. Because the C is still wrong because you are not doing anything, Vijayan. C is totally wrong because you're just dictating. Hey, you use the risk register because it's an organizational requirement. I said no. That type of a language doesn't work. C is wrong anyway. Whatever you tweak the question, C is wrong. Okay, that language you just imagine. Hey, you have to use a new risk register. This is an organizational requirement. Like that, your manager comes and tells that is anti-servant leadership. Okay. Now,
and from the story, it is very clear that the developers and the development team is from Agile background, so they won't accept this directing type of languages.
Yeah. Correct. And they are not preferring the predictive process. Correct. So again, if you follow predictive process, they will not like Vijayan. You got it? What Emmanuel is telling? They are not liking the predictive process. Okay. So what we'll do, guys, I will split for a break. Okay, and then we will join back. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. Come in the video, guys. I said no, after the break, when you guys come, if you guys can come in the video, it will be great because Star Agile team will be joining and we'll be starting a testimony. That's why. Okay. So can we discuss question number 10? Where were we? I'm not having a confusion. 10th question. Okay, guys. After that, we'll ask the Star Agile team to join before that feedback. Yes.
Hi, good evening, Vishak sir.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, Fahim side from Star Agile.
Yeah. Great. Fine.
So,
1 minute. Okay, let's finish this quiz also. 2 more minutes. Okay.
Sure.
People will finish. Good that you informed. Yeah. So guys, let's quickly discuss this question. 110. Okay, everyone ready? Only some people have answered, guys. What about others? Yeah, D, C dilemma. Come on, quick. Raja, you want to stand out? You have chosen A. I said DC dilemma only, so you have chosen A also. Aparajita is following A. Anyway, guys, let's discuss. Okay, a project is delivering an incremental business value to a customer. Incremental delivery. Okay, the success criteria for the project include a 20% increase in market share for the customer. That is a success criteria. Okay, not related to the project. How you consider the project was successful. Okay, when the project. Who's talking there? when should the project be considered a success based on this criteria? Okay, at what moment? Okay, when should the project be considered a success based on this criterion? Are you getting? So let's discuss. Okay, Raja, you've chosen A. When the sprint reviews demonstrate that each iteration delivers a 20% increase in market share, how can it be possible, Raja? It's like compounding, no? Okay, 20%, next time 20%, it will be a blast. It will explode after 10 iterations. Okay, it is an overall, okay, 20% increase in market share is the outcome of the project. It should be achieved over multiple iterations, multiple increments. Okay, so A is technically wrong, mathematically wrong. Everyone clear? Next one, B, anyone have chosen? Oh, thank God, no one have chosen. Why? After the project documentation is completed and the project team has been assigned to other projects. I'm not sure why are we worried about assigning the project team to other projects. Okay, that is the reason B is wrong. Is that clear? We just need to take care of our project. We don't want to know what happened to my team members after they are assigned, they are over from my project. Is that clear? That's the reason B is wrong. Now let's talk about C. Okay, many guys have chosen C. Rishabh, Emmanuel, great guys. Okay, that's the correct answer. At the conclusion of project execution, guys, the project has got an initiation. You guys went through my application process video, no? Planning, execution. At the conclusion of the execution, as part of project closure report, in that report, we will tell, as per Raja, who is a product owner, his request, our market share have improved by 20%. Like that. That is the main point, no? Not before that or every iteration or something. Okay, that's the reason C is the correct answer. Now for the people, Ubendra, Ivan, Jyoti, who have chosen D. Okay, Vijayan, when 75% of the project has been completed and an earned value management diagram indicates that the value is on track. Why guys? Why did you feel like D and on? What is the 75%? I'm not getting. Why are you choosing all this, guys? You're scaring me on the last day. What is the connection between that 75% and the 20%? Vijayan, Jyoti, can you guys tell? Evans, if I missed something, that's why.
I thought like at least most of the work is done and we are on track, which will show that increase in the market share.
You guys are not getting the difference between success criteria and project track. Success criteria is, you know what, we are in this session, no? What is my success criteria, I believe, Jyoti? When you people clear PMP. It's not whether we have finished this topic, that topic on this day, whether we have finished on those all part and parcel of my journey. But my destination, my success criteria is when all of you guys clear PMP and you are happily informing me. It's helping me. That is a success criteria, the end result. Okay, no connection with EVM and all. Okay, success criteria of a project is the end result. Is that clear?
Okay.
Clear, no, Jyoti and everyone, Vijay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, I think Fahim is waiting. And morning, guys, no, you guys can relax and come back maybe after some 10 minutes, okay? Just similar to the morning batch, no? Just they want to take a photograph and 2-3 people, if they want to scold me, no, they will, okay? So that is the reason, okay? So morning, guys can take another 5 minutes or 10 minutes of break additional. I don't know when they will finish. Maybe I will ask Fahim to start, okay? You guys, evening batch guys, please be ready to come in the video, I told, no? Please, guys. Fahim, you can take over from here.
Yeah, hi, good evening, team. Good evening, Visaksa.
Good
I hope everyone is enjoying the class of Visaksa, right? So I request you guys, please, everyone come on the camera so we can have a picture.
Yeah, guys, please. Today, at least, let's see each one of you guys, okay? I've been telling this since a long time.
Vishnu, Rishabh, Upendra. Rajesh, Lakshmi, Dinesh. I request to all guys, please come onto the camera, turn on the cameras. So,
actually, I'm on 2 channels, so because for my personal logistic purposes,
fine,
in one of
I
the
have
thing I'll be.
seen. I have seen you. I didn't saw first. Not an issue.
No. Vishnu and Rishabh are from the morning batch. You can relax them. Yeah.
Is anyone who is from morning? All right. Rajesh, Lakshmi.
Suraj Shinde is there? Guys,
So
come in the video, guys. Yes, Sumnesh is
if
there.
you have any of the issues with the turning on the camera, please respond in the chat so we can go with the next step.
Anyone waiting, guys, or that's it? He wants to take a photo, guys. Please, that's all. Anyone else? Come on, guys. That's all. Sakshi, that's it. Okay, Ubindra, come. That's all, guys. This is a small, beautiful batch. The Scrum team, like. Pallavi, are you there? Pallavi, Nilanjan is from morning, you know. Lakshmi, good day. I'm not sure, guys. Maybe that's enough, guys. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they are having some conflicts.
I don't camera. Okay. Sure, Suraj, it's not an issue.
Yeah.
Fine, guys. So in the count of 3, 2, 1, have a smile on this face so we can have a picture. So 3,
smile, guys.
2, 1, and smile.
Smile, guys. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the picture. So I have again a request from my end. So I will be sharing a link in the WhatsApp and the same as the chat box. And you have to click on that link and please mention your feedback, valuable feedback about the trainer and about training. How was the training and all? So I will be sending 2 links in the chat box. One is for Indian participants and one is for abroad participants. So for Indian participants is a review link. It goes for Google review. So I request you all to please mention the trainer name as well as course name. Okay. If you give only 5 stars and if you leave that, so we will not be able to understand, right? For whom you have given the review and for why you have given the review. If you have mentioned the trainer name as well as course name, so then we can come to know that, yeah, this review is for PMP batch and this is for RJ Vishak. So, okay, guys. So here are the reviews. Please check out.
Okay, guys. Okay, so please, if you guys are giving a good review, no, please do mention my name.
It will be helpful. Yeah, it will be helpful for trainer, for Star Agile, and for upcoming aspirants who wants to join the Star Agile team, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So please go on with the reviews. And hi guys. So here the thing is, I request for some of the people to come and join in the meet and tell something feedback about the training and trainer on call itself, on the meet itself. So whoever wants to go to start, please raise your hands. And when you are going to start, please turn on the camera so we can take that video and post in the LinkedIn or in our website. Is anyone can start about the feedback?
Anyone, guys? Raise hand and start. Any feedback regarding the sessions?
Vishak, it has been really great, precise and to the point, and you focused really well on shaping us for ready and getting us ready for the exam. That was really brilliant. And the last few sessions of review with all the question and answers really boosted my confidence. I can't talk on behalf of everybody, but really brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rajan. Thanks for the feedback. Anyone?
Thanks, Raja. Yeah.
Very good sections from my side. This is well guided and well focused for the preparation for the PMP exam. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Joseph. Yes, anyone?
Yeah, it was a very good question, and he supported us with the questions also. And I am appearing for a class after 11 years. It was a very good. It was a very good class for me.
Great. Thanks, Emmanuel.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Yes, anyone?
I'd like to add. Okay, I'll add. So Vishak has a lot of knowledge, and the way he's connecting, that's really brings out our understanding. It's just not just bookish knowledge which we need to focus, especially for PMP, but how we are connecting the topics to the daily scenarios and to the exam. So there are 3 dots which we need to connect. So that connection was very important, I felt, across the whole 8 days. I'm still lagging. I'm not very sure I have booked the exam, but I'm still scared. So working through it.
Great, thanks.
From the first day, Vasak make commitment to us that on the last date you make the confidence level more than 100%. So now he's proven, and from first day and today we have to find a lot of difference, and we make the confidence for the examination. And Vasak is giving a lot of means smartly answer, just one of the best and easy one. It's very easy to understand everyone, that everyone can understand. So it's a smart way of teaching. It's so wonderful. So thanks, Vasak sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Binit Kumar. Thank you for the feedback. Team, I just want to confirm that you all are not happy with the Vishak training, because I haven't seen only one review in the Google review, because whenever I post a link in the chat, I will be getting the reviews back to back. So I have seen only one review. I'm just thinking about that, what is the issue. So I request you guys to please go with the chat box and click on that Google review and please give your valuable feedback. So it will be helpful to us and everyone. Okay.
Yes, guys. Okay, it just takes. Okay, just put some if you're happy. Okay.
Yeah,
Just put
definitely.
fine.
We have missed these links, but from my side, I can say the sessions was very good, and we had a very clear vision of the training we got from Mr. Vishak. And I'm very happy, like, we got a clear idea of all the management tools and each and everything. And thank you very much for that. And hope, I'll be planning for the examinations within a couple of weeks. Thank you, Mr. Vishak.
Thanks, Mohammed.
I think that Vishak's training will not be so boring, because he is very entertainment, and the class will be will be going like a very good, right? I don't think so it will be very bad or something, because Ajay Vishak sir is a very good trainer for full Staragel team. Okay, so is anyone guys who can come onto the camera and give the feedback?
Yes, hi, so Prajita here. Yes, it's definitely very interacting session, because every time, because we all are making mistakes and getting his guidance with some clarification, and he's clearing all our doubts. So that helped a lot and gave a confidence us to pass the exams.
Thanks.
Thank you, Vishak.
Yeah. So guys, whomsoever have given a feedback, no, just like Staragel request, no, put the trainer name and the course name and some good comments and put a good rating, guys. 5-star rating. Okay. Do that now, because they are asking. So we need to move on after this to the quiz. Quickly do. Who else, guys? Anyone else?
Yes, so I came with the perception that PMP examinations is very tough, and I am very underconfident. Still I started this training, but right now the confidence level has increased drastically. Right, we understood what areas to be focused and what areas not to be focused, and the delivery was on to the point. Only what we need to focus, only that were delivered, and it's almost focusing about the PMP examinations. So that is we have set a proper goal, what has to be the end point of this program. So it's a very good training from my end.
Thanks, Manish. Okay, please make
And
sure.
I would like to add, sorry, but so initially when I came in, I thought I have to read a lot of books, and that was something, big inertia that I had. But that's the first thing that Vaishak actually removed it, and he made it very comprehensive, at the same time very easy to learn from just the training, and then just go for the exam through these practice questions and mock tests. And I think that simplicity and the clarity is really great in this training by Vaishak. Thanks.
Great.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you for the feedback. I request Evans Wesu to give a valuable feedback, because he is not from India, I hope. So can we have a word with him as well? I'm sorry that I haven't pronounced your name correctly.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So I really enjoy my time with research. Indeed, just like my other colleague just said, I was thinking I was going to be reading a lot of books, but he actually made it quite simple and more focused. And I really enjoy my time here with everyone, and it's been so great. Thanks so much, Research. Thanks so much. I have friends who also come to join the next batch, so it's going to be awesome.
Great events. Okay, thank you. Anyone else, guys? So please make sure, guys, Evans, you put a review in the Trustpilot, because for outside India participants, they are following Trustpilot as a review. Okay, guys, anyone quickly click on that link and give your one-line feedback, guys. Okay, so that's it. So you can give elaborate feedback once you clear. Okay, but now quickly, if you like the session, okay, so give a feedback, and please do the polls as well.
Yeah. So team, the polls has been launched. So please give polls as you have seen the training and well. Okay. So I hope everything is done and everyone is done with the video testimony and the feedback. And again, a request that please click on the links which we have sent in the chat box as well as in the WhatsApp group messages. So go with that link, give a valuable feedback, mention your trainer name as the course name and everything. Okay, it will be very helpful for everyone to come onto this platform for Star Agile. Okay. So, and one more thing, guys, if you have whatever the issue, whatever the concerns do you have, please raise the request in the WhatsApp or raise the ticket from the website for the Star Agile team. We'll be helping you out every time. Okay. And one more thing, we'll be looking you back for another courses. Yeah, guys, I haven't seen of polls. No one has given the polls. So I hope everyone's screen is visible at polls.
Polls,
No,
please give, guys.
Polls is completed. Please check from my name, Vinith. I will complete it.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, it's done from my end.
Great. Done, guys. So polls and the review, okay? Google review and Trustpilot, guys. Quickly do. And anything else? That's it, no?
Yeah, that's it, Vishak. So I am not able to see the polls. I'm not sure what is the issue with my end. So
polls.
let me, yeah.
Guys,
polls
are you able to see the polls?
Yeah, we have submitted already. Like, must
Yes,
be there.
I have submitted.
Sure, not an
sure.
issue.
Okay,
So
fine.
I will end the poll and let me check.
Maybe multiple people are logging. No, I am logged in. Fine, you're logged in. Someone else.
Yeah. So maybe due to that issue only. So okay, fine, not an issue. I will end the poll and let me check all those things. Okay. Thank you, team. Thank you, Vishak, for the wonderful session and wonderful time for your end. Thank you, team, for the time. Have a nice day, and from my end, good night.
Good morning also. Some people are just started.
Oh, good morning as well. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So thanks, fine, for facilitating this.
Thank you.
So, yeah, guys. So, all back now. So, can we continue with the quiz? All happy, right? So, any concerns if you have, you can tell, guys. Okay. Can you continue? People who are yet to give your reviews, please give, okay, in that link, whatever they have told. Okay. So, I think we can continue with the quiz. Okay. Morning, guys. If you guys are there, you guys can join. Any more hand raises? Suraj, you have raised hand? Anything?
Yeah, Vikas.
Vishak, yes.
Vishak. Actually, from the last 2 weeks, I have the very loaded in my office, so I didn't join the classes. But I didn't get the time even to go through the videos. Is there any other suggestion for this scenario?
There is no other solution. You have to go through the recording. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the tough way is going through the books, just like Raja said. No, but I'm recommending that you don't need to go through the books. Okay. The only way is you pull the time, like 4 hours you missed means you push it the other way. Okay. Like now, December, first week, second week, you plan that virtually, like a fake session you create and you make sure that you're following 4 hours. Okay. That's all we can do. Okay,
Yes.
because attending the session is very important. Then only that mindset will be injected. Okay, otherwise it's not possible. Okay, please don't lose hope. Okay, make sure you are completing.
Sure.
I think I told no today. I had some participants who cleared PMP. They didn't attend my session at all. They enrolled, like you said, work commitments. They couldn't attend the sessions. But after that, they marathon wise they went through the recording and then cleared. Okay, so there are people like that. Okay, so don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
4 weeks thing, you can squeeze it to 3 days. No, if you're ready to take 3 to 4 days of leave, you can easily crack.
Okay.
Only thing is this effect will get reduced. What the people are answering, no, they have attended the session rigorously, so they will be answering it more confidently. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. Okay, we'll continue with the quiz. So thank you all guys who gave a review. Okay, and also some of you guys also I would love to tell guys you had a very good conflicting type of discussions. That's why the sessions went really well. Okay, in this batch, okay, I would pick up Mohammed. Okay, so he was asking always right questions, Raja. Okay, so that's why. Okay, because otherwise the batch will be very boring, guys. Even here the strength is very less. Okay, you can check morning batch, guys. It's very interesting because there are like 60 participants. Okay, so evening batch is just 26. All are very like silent. Okay, so that's a problem. Okay, the beauty of the batch is when you guys are asking questions. Okay, you should challenge me. Okay, so that's where the fun is. Okay, so we'll continue, guys. Can we move on? 10 questions we are done, no? So we'll move to the 11th question with everyone's permission. Good. Good. Guys, today only we spoke about this, guys. Or is that a deja vu for me in the morning? See, yeah, anyway, we'll discuss. Quickly, guys. The answer is there in the question itself, guys. Why there is a confusion? How will you check? The answer is there in the question, guys. Please think again. Yes, when I say that you people are reworking on the options. It's a very straightforward question, guys. There is no double thinking, okay? At the end of a large project, the stakeholders realize that the achieved benefits are not the same as expected benefits. Okay, you would have had some expectations, guys, when you joined the session. Today, we are towards the end of the session. Maybe you have some of you guys have an apprehension. Oh my God, my expectation was different, but what I achieved out of the session is different. Maybe. If you guys have anything, do let me know personally. I'm ready to work on that. But otherwise, are you getting my point? You have some expectations in the beginning, benefits, and now what is achieved benefits? So what way we can measure it, guys? Which item is poorly defined at the start of the project could have led to this issue? See, you guys are not setting your expectations clearly to me in the beginning. What will happen? It will result in frustration. Okay, do you remember in day one, some of you guys told something? I told no. How many of you remember? I said, I think in this batch, no, or morning, do you provide project management tool training? I said, no, we don't have time for all those. Okay, Jira, MS project, I can do that, but we don't have time because we are in a tight packed 4 weeks PMP training. Okay, so that person is clear that is not going to be met. So we should set the benefit metrics right. Undoubtedly, the answer is D. Any confusion, guys? How will you track the benefits? Benefit metrics, simple. Can you move on? Don't think too much, guys. Come down.
Vishak, I was just confused between business case and benefits metrics because in my opinion or my thought, metrics is something after the fact or benchmark is probably before the fact. Business case is what brings out what the benefits you are expecting when you are proposing.
So I would say
I got confused
you are right. So the point is good that you asked. Okay, The point is, business case is the paper, that passport, that entry document. In that, obviously, the benefit metrics will be clarified. So you have to answer to the point. There is no doubt in that. Business case will definitely have the benefit metrics. See, for example, if a product owner is initiating a business case, he will clearly clarify what is the benefit he or she is expecting out of the project. That is what. It will be there. Don't worry. No, Rishabh, okay. There will be some topics which we didn't discuss. Benefit metrics we didn't discuss. I told you, yesterday, in the morning also, 5 questions. Okay, they will ask unfractured. Okay, don't worry about those. Benefit metrics we didn't discuss. Okay, but that's it. Okay, it's just benefit metrics. Okay, weight metrics. Okay, my volume metrics means what? Anything related to volume, like that you should be able to. They will not trouble much, guys. You'll be able to imagine and do. Okay, so the correct answer is D. Okay, moving on, guys, to the 12th one. Quick, guys. This is an easy question. Whomsoever have answered, you guys have answered it correctly. Others, quick. Okay, the answer is B, return of investment. What is the question? A project is close to completion. Customer wants to celebrate the success by sharing a business case about the benefits created by the project. What should the project manager add to their benefits report to the customer? Okay, so they are showing the business case. So how will you measure, whatever is there in the business case has been achieved or not? You have to look for some figure which is justifying that. Return of investment, payback period, NPV, IRR, all if you remember all this. Okay, so nothing else. Okay, ROI. Okay, straightforward. We don't just show the risk or change request or improved project schedule. Okay, we're talking about the benefits. Benefits is proportional to ROI. Okay, great. So moving on to the 13th one. Okay, that's great, guys. All of you guys have chosen C, and Evans, Vishnu have chosen B. That's that. Sakshi also B. But the correct answer is C. Okay, guys. A project manager assigned to an existing project finds that the deliverable quality has been inconsistent. Okay, so the project manager finds that the team is not adhering to the development standards. So that is the reason for the deliverable quality being inconsistent. Okay, so what practice should the project manager employ to ensure the high quality? The problem is deliverable quality is inconsistent. For that, the reason is team not adhering to standards. Okay, so what you should do? Constantly check with them, guys. I will tell on the first day of the session, come in the video. Okay, many guys don't come. Then what I will tell? I'll shamelessly tell again and again, come in the video, right? So same thing. So implement a continuous improvement process to ensure consistent outcomes. See, you should maintain that consistency throughout. Okay, that's the word consistency, guys. Okay, if you get success, I think I'm quoting Abdul Kalam. If you get success once, that's considered as just luck. Okay, you should get success consistently. Okay, that shows your caliber. Okay, one time success is just a luck. Okay, so that's it. Any questions on this? Sakshi, you want to discuss why B is wrong? Introduce sampling as a cost-effective and time-efficient way to ensure quality. Not adhering to the software. No. See, you're not attacking the root cause. Okay, team is not adhering. How does that help, Sakshi? B will not address the effectiveness of the team. Okay, and anything else should I discuss? Oh, Evans, you chose twice here? No, I'm not sure. D only. So any other option should be discussed? No, right? Okay. So going on to the 14th question. Hold on. Can you start? Change it to C. Some guys are D. Okay, can you start? So during a stand-up meeting, some of the team members strongly disagree about how tasks have been distributed. It is not distributed uniformly. They have a feeling. They feel tired and frustrated because task distribution has been a frequent complaint throughout the problem. Are you getting? So it's more about people feeling. Okay. So what we should do? Let's discuss about. I think the debate is between C and D, right? C. Negotiate with the team to find a new way to distribute the work of each iteration scope. Okay. So my point is more than jumping into, okay, guys, you tell me what to do. Okay. Let me tell you, this is a question which is checking your emotions, emotional intelligence. Okay. So C is okay, but you are working like a robot, guys, when you choose C. Okay. More than C, no. First, you should think about D only. So what to like find out those interview these members to identify what do they feel about the situation and how to go about it. Is that clear? So my thing is you have to focus on the word feelings. Are you getting? You don't agree with me? C sounds more objective. Whenever we are playing with the words like frustration, feeling, no, we should not go objective. Correct? No, in human life also it is like that. Okay. If someone says I don't like you, then will you ask, okay, can you tell me in bullet points what can I do so that you will like me? And then when you tell me, it sounds like that. You got it? You need to talk. Okay. You need to verge out the frustration. You need to talk at the feelings level. That's why D is better than C. Okay. Are you guys getting? Did you notice the two words feel and frustrated? Okay, I'm moving on, guys. 15. So guys, I have a problem here. Okay. Now do you really need my analysis philosophy, guys? People who in a bandwagon, many of you guys have chosen. Okay, Abraja, Rishabh, Sakshi, Emmanuel, all of you guys have chosen D. I'm okay. Because you are thinking because of the mindset which I told you, okay, analysis over action. But the question enough gives you enough premises, guys. Did you see? The project is in a key phase of execution. So it is critical. Everyone is dedicated towards achieving success. Everyone is important here at this juncture. Two things. A functional manager suddenly takes away one of the key team members without communicating with the project manager. So there is now this is not the time to review the impact of the project and schedule a meeting with the functional manager and all. Are you getting? Don't be so much into analysis because they have given you enough clue in the question. Key phase, everyone is dedicated towards achieving this. Each one's participation is important at this key phase of execution of this project. Correct? So don't be so much into analysis, guys. You have to communicate with the functional manager and request the return of the key member. Straightforward, no? Because it is told enough reason, no? Don't go for always quantitative. Qualitative words also you have to look. Key phase, everyone is dedicated. That gives you enough license to request the return of the key member by going and talking. You're initiating a communication. Okay? Yes.
So the ambiguity in this question is that it does not specify what kind of emergency. This emergency would be related to project only. So that is the reason why one needs to review whether that emergency has to be specified by the functional manager.
You know, emergency is outside your control, no? You are telling.
No, it says there's no specification. The ambiguity is it's not specifying whether the emergency is related to the project or not.
No, it is not related to the project anyway. That's what I told. No, I told you, right? The functional managers, one of the questions I said, no, what is that? Conflicting operating procedures. Conflicting operating procedures. Like that, it happens. Sometimes functional management, they have their own priorities. They just give the resources as a rent. So that is very clear because if it is for my project, then there is no need to worry that without communicating with the project manager. No. So that is one thing is clear. The functional manager pulled out this team member only for dealing with an emergency, which is outside my project domain. That is clear.
Yeah, otherwise, I remember the ground rules you taught. So,
So,
why A cannot be? Why A cannot be? Because you are in an emergency. Why he's in emergency and he has taken the member. Now we have to.
First of all, did you talk to the functional manager, Vijay? That's what I'm telling. He just took away. We don't know what's he named. We'll just pull one team member. No, hey, come on, guys, I have an urgency. That when you pull, no, then we will tell, hey, hold on, he's my team member. We are about to launch. Then he will tell, I'm sorry, I will get another guy. So my point is, are you not trying anything, Vijay? Because we are in a key phase of execution and everyone is dedicated. Now you are telling you check resource calendar and find another team member. Is it easy? Can you guarantee that you will get some other team member? See, Vijay, you are an expert in what is it? Piping, no? You said So are you thinking that your domain can be easily replaced and someone else can be onboarded at a key phase of execution? No. So that is okay. I'm telling. So if you go with the sequence, okay, Vijay, first you communicate with the functional manager and request the return. You are trying to speak. They said, no, talk. Talk, try to sort out the problems verbally. So you're trying to talk. If he's not getting convinced, then you have multiple options. One is you check for the resource calendar for another team member, or if you are very crazy about this particular team member, you can escalate, report the situation to the sponsor. But everything comes as a consequence of that. First is talk directly to that person. Okay.
Check here, like since the functional manager has taken the team member in an emergency. So first, I will review if the removal of the team member is not impacting anything. So definitely, I will not go even ask for any of the team member. I will go ahead with the present, like with the reduced staff. So
No,
then
but
only
told,
if
no,
it is impacting, then I will communicate.
That is the thing. No, the first half of the sentence is everyone is dedicated. So everyone's role is important. Like that, it is clarified in the first half. It's not that this guy is sitting jobless in my project. Everyone is dedicated. It's like a launch event, something. Everyone is working towards that common goal. That's a key phase of execution. So they have clarified it. Everyone is dedicated. So in my project, if there are 25 people, all the 25 people I need at this juncture. Yeah, that is clear from that. Okay, guys. 150. See, yeah, moving to 116. Hope you guys don't have any questions. 16. Okay, can we start? 16th one, 116. Unfortunately, guys, no one have chosen the correct answer so far. Okay, that's the hint I can give. Okay, the company decided to engage an international virtual team due to lack of locally skilled resources. You got it? What should the project manager do to ensure this virtual team remains engaged? Okay, so the project manager needs to ensure that those virtual team guys are engaged. Okay, so what you can do? Okay, so ensure, first thing, some people have chosen it. Ensure the entire virtual team is invited to the kickoff meeting to ensure a common understanding. So I want to challenge you guys here. Okay, do you really need the entire team? Will assembling the entire team guarantee that there is a engagement? Are you getting engagement is an ongoing activity, guys? Okay, and why are you so particular of the entire team? What if it is 250 people and out of that 50 people are working only in the remaining last 25%? Do you want them also in the kickoff? Can you ensure that if they are coming for the kickoff, they are engaged throughout the project? You can't. Okay, the people who chose A, please understand this. Don't choose some very specific narrow options. Okay, second thing, adopt a communication management plan used successfully for virtual teams previously. That is also a very specific thing. See, there is a difference between, listen carefully guys, this is a good question. There are a lot of things I want to tell here. There is a difference between communication and engagement. Okay, communication is, right? Communication over mail, over meetings, all these things. Engagement means how each stakeholders are getting their pie. Okay, if Rajesh is a client, okay, how the client is engaged. Okay, if Vishnu Vivek is a supplier, how that supplier is engaged. Okay, if Rishabh is my developer, how that developer is engaged. Are you getting how they are doing their proper role or their participation in the project? You need to take care. Okay, so it's a broader keyword, guys. Engagement. Okay, so to ensure engagement, definitely you need communication. But are you getting? Engagement is different. Okay, some people may prefer, okay, Vishak, I would love to visit your factory. I'm the client. Okay, so that's a way to engage that client. Are you getting? So making sure that they are involved in the right way. Okay, so communication management plan also will not sweepingly address, guys. That's all I can tell. Okay, C, plan for a regular meeting with the virtual teams in their home office. Again, guys, why are you particular to do that in their home office? So you mean to say you will fly down to their virtual team in their home office and have the meeting there? Is it clear? So that is also not possible, guys. Okay, please don't tell all those. Okay, the correct answer here is D. Okay, again, I want to pick up, guys. Okay, some of you guys who are in consulting environment, you guys will know. Okay, see, we say whenever we get a new client, right? We say we got an engagement. That's the way we say. Okay, so getting a new engagement means what? I got a new gig. Okay, so I was a project consultant while I was with EY. Okay, so once a gig with a particular consultant, sorry, not with a consultant. Once a gig with a particular company is over, then I will be back to bench. Then I need to attend some new interviews to get into an engagement. Are you in any engagement? This is the question which comes. Okay, so what does that show here? The word engagement, which I'm telling you guys, is that team member occupied properly? Is that team member loaded properly? That is the meaning which I have heard. Team engagement. Okay, are you getting? I'm telling my engagement. My boss will ask, Vishak, how much you are engaged. So I will tell with client A, I'm working for 7 hours a week. Client B, I'm working for 13 hours a week. Client C, I'm working for 5 hours. So I have enough bandwidth. Are you getting? That is what the engagement means. Okay, how I'm loaded. Okay, so now with that mindset, you check how to ensure the virtual team is remaining engaged. You need to monitor the virtual team's performance against expectations. That's it. Is that clear? Now, people, I know there will be a debate on this question. A, B, and C are very specific choices. Okay, so I told right in my previous session. How many of you remember that circle, guys? I told you the why, how, and what. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, Vijay, you were there no in morning also. See why, how, what. Okay, so you should not choose anything which is what, guys. See, this A is actually a what. Okay, B is also actually a what. C is also a what. This is a how. How are you checking? I'm consistently monitoring. Are you getting the connection? How are you checking the team's performance? How are you making sure that the team is getting engaged? I'm consistently monitoring. So that is the thing, guys. You should always, this is upper hand, guys. Did you discuss any questions? I'm asking evening batch, guys, on this philosophy. Why, how, what? Otherwise, I need to go in detail. That's why. Yes, no? Okay, great. So first priority is always what? Why, followed by how. Least only is what. Okay. So that's the reason I could sweepingly eliminate A, B, and C. Quick. Raise
Vishak,
hand,
one
guys, because
question.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, so for the option D, it says consistently monitor. Don't you think it is micromanagement?
No, consistency is okay. Every year, if someone is getting first rank, okay, consistent first rank, like that we say, that doesn't mean micromanagement. Every year we are getting first rank. That's all your perspective. Consistent means what? It can be once in a week, once in a month. Okay, nothing
Right.
like that.
So Vishak, yeah, I mean, consistently is fine, but the question is about engagement, right? And the answer we are choosing is about performance. So that is where the gap
That
I
is
find, because engagement, you
that is
can
why
only
I.
find people
That is why
engaged
I.
when you talk to them, right? You only
No.
find them
That's why I told
engaging.
that example. No, I'm not sure. Like people, if someone can support me, people who are from the consulting background, we say like that only. Guys, engagement. Am I in an engagement? That means am I in any particular work for a client? That's a proper keyword, guys. We are using in that context also. Engagement means what? A lot of things. I can engage you. I can entertain you through some dance. That is also engagement. Whenever I am occupied properly with some work, that means I am engaged.
Yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely. But
whatever you are good.
performance, yeah, engagement doesn't mean that I'm performing as well, right? So performance is a different thing, which you measure through matrix.
I didn't go to that level. What I was thinking is, we are talking about engagement of the team members. Okay, so we need to monitor the virtual team's performance against expectations. That is one point. Okay, Nilanjan. Again, the other ones are having their own lacuna. That you understood, no? Because you have to choose some option. Okay, because this is guaranteeing. Hope you understood the rationale. Okay, my point is, like, if you are not agreeing with D, what other option you were thinking?
I chose C in the first instance
C.
because I thought, yeah, I
That is what
understand
I'm
the
telling.
home
No, C has
office.
a problem.
Yeah, C
That
home
is the
office, but
problem.
I
So,
thought they will be there in their home office. I can talk to them
no.
virtually. That's not the issue, right?
That obviously no. So if why should we tell that explicitly? What it means is plan for a regular meetings with the virtual team in their home office. That means you are thinking of going to their home office. Otherwise, obviously they will take from their home office only. No, you don't need to mention that word explicitly. Here it means, and that too, see here, plan for a regular meetings. That means you are flying down to the virtual team's home office and then meeting, catching up. Okay, that is again the what, guys. Is it feasible? Do you have the budget? I liked that approach that you asked. Okay. So C is ruled out. Okay, Nilanjan. That's the way we have to think. Okay. The narrow choices we should rule out. Okay. More questions? We are here to unlearn something and get that mindset right, guys. Don't worry. Only when you ask, no, I will also have ideas.
So I just want to share an experience about this. So I've been in a similar situation wherein we had to engage international clients to take up a work on behalf of the company. I mean, you can draw the parlance between my professional the ethics in the army. So they, in this case also, in our case also, they already knew that we do not have the local resources available, and that is why we are contacting them. So there is a tendency for that company to think that whatever they come out with the directives or the outcomes, we will blindly accept them. So in this, when I say I'm consistently monitoring what they are doing and I'm actively engaging with them, ki, okay, this was the deliverable that you're required to give and you have not met my expectation or you met my expectations, that keeps them on the radar, that keeps them engaged. They are aware that somebody is monitoring their progress. So
exactly, very valid point. One more point, guys. I just remembered. Don't take this monitor word in an offensive way. Okay, many people think, "Are you monitoring me always?" Like that. That is used in a wrong connotation. Monitor means constantly in touch. That's it. Okay. Sometimes it is bent and used in a bad way. Okay, monitoring someone, like checking someone's blood pressure. Okay, monitoring. That's it. So don't take, "Are you always monitoring me?" Like that. Don't take it like that. It is used in a wrong connotation. Okay. So what I, in conclusion, I think what Rishabh also summarized. I mean, Rishabh, you're resonating with D, right? Or you're agreeing with D?
yes,
Okay.
it is making more sense right now. And the
Okay.
biggest takeaway point from this question was the difference between engage and communicate. So that
Communicate. That is also correct. Okay. That is also right. Okay. So everyone, guys, people who are not comfortable with this perspective of engagement, note it down. Team members engagement is like that. How you are loaded. That is what is engagement means. Okay. How the engagement of the client, are they getting the right updates of the progress? Are they happy with the deliverables? That is the engagement. What about suppliers? That's a different engagement. Are they getting the due payments? Are they informed about the next drawing, whatever they need, whatever? That is the level of engagement. Okay, guys. So that's it. So we'll move on to 117. I'll clear the screen. We'll stop with 110, 20 questions, okay, today. Very easy, guys. I'm happy all of you guys so far answering it correctly. Okay. The project manager is notified of a new process. Okay. You just got a notification of a new process that may be helpful if you incorporate it into the project. Okay, maybe. Okay. So what should the project manager do? Determine the benefit of that change, the new process, right? That's it. Very simple question, guys. The correct answer is C. Okay. Great, guys. All of you guys chose it correctly. 118. Okay, great, guys. 118. No, all of you guys are answering correctly. Fantastic. During kickoff meeting, the project manager announces a hybrid approach. Many of the team members raise a concern because they are used to working on predictive projects. Okay, so concern is obvious, guys, because they are not comfortable with that hybrid approach. Okay, so what should the project manager do? Hybrid means what? For the people in predictive, they need to be comfortable with agile as well. Correct. So the only thing you can do here is educate the team members. Okay, one important point I want to tell, guys, project managers by default, they have a power to educate anyone. I think I told you that mindset. Okay, team members, customer, sponsor, CEO, anyone. Okay, we have the right to educate. So let us educate the team members on agile and the benefits with the use of agile principles. So C is the correct answer. Okay, guys. So next is 119. 119 guys, quickly. See, why 119 you guys are choosing? Oh my god, very bad guys. The right answer probability is very less, guys. Please be careful. Don't disappoint me in the last moment. Okay, at an Agile project meeting, a team member gives an update on the status of their important task. One team member is giving update, but a new team member interrupts when they hear their task mentioned and gives a status update before the first team member has finished their update. Not good, no? Correct. But that doesn't give you the right guys, people who chose C, to interrupt the new team member. Then what is the difference between you and that new team member, guys? Why don't you think people who chose C, that new team member did something wrong, he did interruption. Now you are also interrupting, you are also doing the same thing. So people who chose C, please be careful. Now, interrupt again, C and A both are equally wrong. Is that clear? Because you're interrupting, you're doing the same bad thing. Okay, then before I liked between B and D, guys, let me tell you, privately talk to the team member after the meeting. Before that, no, there is nothing wrong in emphasizing the ground rules. Here, rather than the ground rules, no, they have smartly used the word protocol. Is that clear? Agree? To confuse you. If the option was ground rules, you guys would have easily logged it, correct? So discuss the ground rules with the team. See, when you discuss first time openly, no, you are not pinpointing anyone. In case in this batch, someone is keep on interrupting when I am talking. Okay. If I tell him offline over WhatsApp or call him, no, he will feel really bad. Are you getting? Oh, Vishak told me not to interrupt him while talking. But instead, just think, I am just telling, guys, whenever I speak, let me finish. Whether when I tell to everyone, no, he will not feel bad. And indirectly, it will get into his mind. So now you people tell me, B or D is better.
But this is one incident, right? This is not like happening regularly, right? This is one incident for one. It means indirectly that because of this person only, he has come up with this, right? And it's kind of even it's a small humiliation, right?
But just imagine if you interrupt, okay, while I'm telling, okay, so you will feel bad now if I create a scene of calling you offline and all. So nothing wrong. See, one more thing.
But it is
the ground rules. See, my thumb rule is this thing only. Bad things first time you tell as a ground rule. Listen, guys, this is an important point. Since Rajesh asked this, now I'm telling the mindset. Okay, bad thing first time you tell as a general instruction. Okay, if still it is being repeated, privately talk to that person. Because when you talk privately, that will create an embarrassment for the other person also. Imagine a teacher is there, she found someone copying. Okay, so people, guys, don't copy. I found someone copying. Like that, when the teacher says, no, at least the guys who are doing something bad, they will stop. But if they pick some students and then say, hey, I saw you, don't do that. That is even more aggravated. Okay, guys? So that's it.
Vishak,
but,
I just have
but
one
at
point.
the conclusion of meeting, no, it is given at the conclusion of the meeting. So in between the meeting or at the start of the meeting, this incident has happened. Whether he has to wait till the conclusion of the meeting.
Ground rules. No, this protocol is a replacement for ground rule. See, if you interrupt that time also, he will feel bad. That's what I'm telling you.
No, that is okay. In between any break or something, you can privately speak. So that this is there is a key word that conclusion is there. No?
That is what I'm telling. No, see, Vijayan, if you feel that you are interrupting me while talking, if I tell to you personally, you will feel bad. No. So instead, if I end of the session, if I say, guys, let me finish. That is what I'm telling, guys. You think from the other person's mind. Rather than you telling to that person privately, he will feel bad. Oh, Vishak told me I should not interrupt him. I should raise hand. I would have behaved properly like that. I don't know, you will start thinking. So I'm not telling B is wrong, but compared to B, D is better, guys. I'm telling the mindset again. First, generally you tell everyone ground rules, nothing wrong, because there you are not pinpointing anyone for a wrong task. Still, if it is repeating, you go with private talk. That's all, guys. This is applicable. You have to follow this protocol, not this protocol. You have to follow this approach. Okay, in case you get a question. Okay. That's why ground rules, revisit the ground rules, read the ground rules again. Any options you can come, it can come. That gives a better weightage than privately talk. Yes, Rishabh, you have raised hand. Anything?
Oh, again, my bit on this question. What I want to say is that this is a basic tenet of a leadership skill. So discussing when a team member has already interrupted, he has already made a fool of himself in front of the audience. Now, he may not realize it, but if I try to interrupt him right there, I'm also making a fool of myself.
That is right. A and C are eliminated.
We are creating a fish market, which is not desired. That is point number one. So 2.2 options are eliminated. Now, if I talk to him privately, I'm not letting my concern be known to the entire team that I was not happy for a particular incident and it should not be repeated. So the message had to be conveyed. Message has to be conveyed to everyone that this kind of behavior will not be accepted.
A valid point. And one more point, that guy may not be picked up there. People may not realize, oh, he is referring to this, like that. So that is also right. You are able to reinforce that message to everyone without hurting that particular person. Okay. Valid point. Okay, Rishabh. That like he's, it's a good leadership approach, guys. You should observe all this. Okay. Good. Next question, guys. Okay. 120. Give me a moment. Okay, guys, 120C, can we discuss? Okay. Oh, Prachiti, you have raised hand. What is that? Before even explaining anything?
Sorry, it was for the last question. I just removed it. Sorry about that.
Oh, no doubt. Okay. Okay. So question number 120, can we discuss this? Project manager has just been given a project team. Okay. Now the goal is to assign tasks to the team as quickly as possible so that they can begin the project work. Okay. Which approach should the project manager use? Okay. So very easy, guys. How do we do delegation? We'll check the right background, experience, capabilities of the team, and then you assign the task. Hey, you're good at this, do this. You're good at that, do this. Like that. Correct? No? We don't go by like complex to experience, guys. Don't do that because it may vary. Okay. Some guys may be a little bit young, but they may be good at something else. Okay. So something like that. So I think everyone have chosen C. No? Should I discuss any other option? No. So one thing we'll do, guys, for the morning batch, guys, maybe you guys can leave or you guys can be with me and help me out. I'll be just telling that other thing, the bullet points, okay? Whatever comes to my mind. If you are noted down, it will be easy. You guys can tell. Okay. So what are the things, guys, we observed? Okay, anything? So we are done with 120, one question number 120, okay, guys? So how many questions you made? What is the four scorer, guys? Who was scored last? Okay. So there are 5 people. Okay. So don't worry, guys. People who scored 5, hope you guys are noting down. Okay. What is the reason? I always think like that. If you scored wrong, you are having an opportunity to learn something. Okay. So make sure that you're noting what went wrong. And you are getting a word cloud, guys. I told, no? By the end of this discussion, you will know what is your weakness. That is what I'm telling you, the value, the benefit which I'm aiming. The scope is already done, guys. I'm again telling. As a trainer, my scope is already delivered last Sunday. Okay. To finish training is a scope. Any trainer you attend. Okay. But I have made sure that you guys are understanding your weakness also, build on that. Okay. So don't worry, guys. People who scored 5, 6. Okay. Consistently, if someone has scored 6+, guys, you're good for exam. I can tell that. Okay. It is only going to deteriorate. It is not going to improve. That is the next thing. Okay, so Vijay, what is that you have doubt? You want to summarize whether
Sir, I forgot to ask one other question in between. I think 111 or whatever. Sir, in Agile project, the team capacity. No, so the team capacity, at which stage we can increase the team capacity? I saw one of the question, but in that I forgot to ask. Team capacity, are we allowed to increase the team capacity at any stage, at any progress, or any type of question we can whether it will come related to team capacity?
See, I need to see. I said no. I need to see the options. I said right. First of all, don't go for multiple sources. Second thing, exact question, 4 choices. Because if you just show the question, no answer can't be predicted.
No, actually, in
Depends
this
on
only question 108 or 109, somewhere question came. I forgot to ask in between.
One in
I
which they
forgot.
said one team member is required to be added for a particular task.
Somewhere it came. I forgot.
108. Let me see.
Somewhere it came. Not somewhere in that range only. That sequence only it came. Team capacity is somewhere. No, can you please go a little above?
Above. 106, like that.
Yes, 106.
What is
106,
the keyword?
102. Or no, not
Capacity.
this. Before. Yeah, before, yes, capacity something it came around 104. Before that, 103.
What reason? You could have asked at that time itself, no?
Yeah, forgot to reduce the component of designing new products, identify the potential.
Anyway,
Yes,
what is that you want to know? This one. No, you tell your question. Maybe someone can help better. Okay, because I forgot the context. What is the question? Team capacity on what grounds? So my answer is, if the product backlog is added more and they have a stringent deadline, then let's say if I'm managing a scrum of 6 people, I can add 4 more resources after checking with the product owner. Boss, to complete this, we need more resources. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so today we started at which quiz, guys? Can you just enlighten me so that I will note it down? Sheet 3, today we started at 91 quiz, no? To 120.
Yes, 91.
Great. Okay, yeah. So one thing, guys, okay, we are about to wrap up. Okay, guys, I just want to quickly summarize some of the observations. Okay, people, you guys can also join me if there is something which I missed out. Okay, morning guys can also help. If you guys want to leave, you can leave. Same thing. Okay, so first thing, guys, what I want to tell. Okay, what all things, guys, we saw today. Okay, so if I go in the order, okay, some choices which we saw, right? Stop the project, halt the project, all these things, try to avoid. Okay, I call these terms as extreme step. Okay, have you noted down? I'm telling some important points, guys. Note it down. Okay, stopping a project, halting a project, removing a team member, canceling a contract. Anything else, guys? So these all are extreme steps. Don't jump into so extreme steps. Okay, that is my first point. Okay, then second thing, did you guys see some questions? What is the first step? All of you guys comfortable, no? First step need not necessarily guarantee a solution. First step is just the first step. Is that clear? First step need not be the end of the solution. Are you getting second point, what I'm telling? Are you able to connect with some questions which we did, where it is just the first step? Let's say capture it in the issue log. Then you people should not think, we are capturing it in the issue log, will that it guarantee a solution? No, but that is the first step. Clear? Note it down. If the keyword is there, first step, just think of the first step. Don't think about the end result. Okay. Third thing, you would have seen some designations. Okay, project owner or scrum master working with baseline, like that and all. Don't panic. They play with designations. Are you getting? Project owner, product champion. Yesterday, some of the people who cleared PMP, I am able to add it. Everyone listen carefully. There is a term called as product champion. Don't panic. Product champion is same as product owner or product manager. That's it. But you should not be scared, okay, if you see that keyword. Are you getting what I'm telling? New fancy terms they will introduce. Don't panic. Okay. Next point, don't escalate, guys. So you have seen a lot of questions where I strongly say don't escalate, correct? You should sort out things at your level. Rarely only we escalate. Okay. If you are sure that things are not in your control, you can't do anything. Boss, I need your help. Only in that case you go for escalation. Is that clear? Everyone noting down, no? Evening, guys, please listen. Okay. Next, do you remember some keywords? What I told you, guys? I will give you the starter. Okay. Regulatory. What are the other keywords I told you? 5 keywords to remember. Regulatory,
statutory,
and natural calamities,
legal,
no,
natural.
No, natural calamity and all not there. Regulatory, statutory, legal, compliance, standards.
Yes, correct.
Reforms law.
If these 5 law, correct, valid point. If these keywords are there, no, please be humble. I think today someone told, no, project manager should know, right? Like, no, that is wrong. Project manager need not know about all this. Are you getting my point? Project manager need not know about this regulations, law, standards, everything. Okay, don't think like that. So it is feel free to ask any subject matter expert within the company, the regulatory team, standard team, someone like that. Are you getting, guys? Okay. And one more point, I think from the morning I got, if there is a conflict between product and regulation always wins. Okay, regulation or the compliance, they always win. Okay. Next one. Anything, guys? Come on, guys. People who have noted down from the morning, guys. Preventive. Okay. What could the project man? Oh, sorry. Rishabh, go ahead. Sorry. What are you telling? Something.
So the PM scope is only should be limited to his project and not to the other projects.
That is also right. See, you should be selfish to your project. Okay, don't worry about other projects. Company is second. Okay, project first. So you should restrict your thought process only to your project. Okay, very valid. Anything else?
However, but
stop. We should not go for stop, remove. Like
that I told first. That I told first. No, stop, halt, and all. Oh, you're talking about the other one. Okay, that is a valid point. Okay, servant leadership mindset, guys. Please listen. Avoid words like instruct, warn, removing a team member, then ordering a team member, directing, demanding. Okay, these words you can sweepingly eliminate, guys. That is not there in the dictionary. Okay, directing a team member, demanding to a team member, or a supplier also. Don't tell. Okay, I think we saw a question. No, demanding to the supplier. We can eliminate. Okay, demanding to a supplier, warning. Okay, then sorry, order. Okay, all these things we can include. Okay, and removing a team member. Okay, we can remove only in a. What is that? What about?
Advice.
Advice is okay. I think it's almost okay. Okay. 1 minute, guys. What I was telling is, removing a team member you should do, guys. If it is anything related to compliance, data breach, ethics, bribing, corruption, no excuses. Okay, we can remove. But otherwise, you should be careful. Even if you have a donkey in your team, you should try to train that donkey. You should not think of removing him or her. Is that clear? That is a PMI mindset. Got it?
Even
Then,
before removing, you'll have to talk to that team member, understand what is a.
Yeah. No, what I'm telling is, imagine in a question, it is said, okay, Jyoti is a project manager. She identified that one of the team members is involved with corruption. Okay, so straight away, you can remove. Okay, you should not give train him in for a ethics training, something like that. Okay, no, it's okay because I don't entertain that. Okay, ethics is supreme, then regulation and standard, then only product. Okay, guys, even if we work for the product owners, please understand that. Okay, and then Rishabh was telling, however, but they change the mood of the story. Okay, Vishak's training is good, however, he's fast. That means first half is positive, second half is negative. You got my point, no? So like that, however and but will change the mood of the sentence. Okay, so you should be careful before however what happened, after however what happened. Okay, the servant leadership approach I said, preventive approach I said, no, how you could have been avoided, that is preventive. Okay, then if you don't have an idea, get an idea. I think I told you, right? From the question, you will not have an idea. From the answer choices, you will have an idea. That is, if you don't have an idea, get an idea. Clear? No, everyone? Everyone able to recollect, right? You are consistently attending my session, I believe. Okay. Then least worst, guys. That is what I want to tell. Sometimes, no, all the 4 options will be waste. I'm telling you. But you have to pick the least worst. Note it down, guys. Okay. Because today also we debated on some question. You guys said, Vishak, answer C. How is it clear? Like that. But I had a strong justification to rule out A, B, and D. That's why I narrowed down at C. I remember one question. Okay.
So I made it into 2. I made it into 2.
Don't go for outsiders. Okay. The solution lies within the team. Okay. We should never think that, hey, let me hire a subject matter expert. Let me check advice, get an advice from a consultant from outside. Like that and all, don't think, guys. Our team is skilled enough. The solution lies in our team only. Okay, another mindset. Okay, and then don't choose options in which you ask the team member to go and talk to functional manager. That is PM shying away. You got it? If a team member is coming to you with a concern, you address it. Don't tell, hey, you go and ask your functional manager. What do you call that? PM shying away from his or her responsibilities. Okay. Next is, I think I told guys in this batch about that Simon Sinek circle, guys. That's very important. Okay. Why? How? What? Okay. With that, you can eliminate. Okay, guys. Always how choices have an upper hand. Or how or why choices have an upper hand over what. Okay. You remember, no? What all questions I discussed all those? Okay. And then one important mindset I want to tell guys. Okay. Morning back to guys. It will be repetition for you guys. This is the thing. Okay. A whole project would have started predictive. Okay, let's say a project is supposed to deliver 4 deliverables, PQRS. Okay, simple. Okay, now the whole project is started predictive. Okay, now there is a mess up situation only in queue. Okay, PQRS can be anything, guys. 6 towers residential project, or 6 different highway projects, or 4 different highway projects, whatever it can be. Are you getting a feel? PQRS are 4 different things of the same project. Now there is a regulation, or there is an issue, or there is a some documentation issue only with the queue portion of the project. Okay, everyone hearing properly? Then you as a project manager at this juncture, you know what you should do? You should take a stand. Listen carefully, guys. Let PR and S go predictive as per the plan. As per the plan. Only for our queue, I will go with an agile approach. This is a beautiful mindset, guys. This is coming recently, so it can be anything. Okay, if you are a project manager who is asked to launch a car in 3 different countries, India, China, Australia. If the Chinese government is not allowing only in China, then you should not stop the whole project. Is that clear? You should continue with India and Australia as per the plan. Only for China, you should go with an agile approach. Clear? That's why I drew this diagram. Anything more?
Focus on analysis over action.
Very valid. Okay, today you guys made a lot of mistakes. There's analysis over action. Your first priority is analysis. Okay, then only jump into what could have been done. First is analysis. Okay, very valid point. Thanks. Then look for the keywords may, might, likely, probably. All these point towards risk. Okay, may, might, likely, probably. Okay, and then PM by default has a power to educate anyone. Today we saw, right? Whether it is product owner, whether it is client, whether it is CEO, he has a power to educate anyone. Okay, and look for keywords. I think Rishabh told us today: consensus, collaborate, facilitate. Okay, look for the keyword review. That's it, guys. It's a very sweet cakewalk if you follow this much. Nothing else is coming from my mind. Okay.
So question number 93. Question number 93.
Yeah, one minute. Let's finish this flow. Anyone else, guys? Did you notice anything specific? Please ask me. I mean, please enlighten me and others. Okay. Summary I'm telling. If you could help others.
The last one, consensus, collaborate, review, point towards.
Consensus. No, some of the good words you should check. Consensus, collaborate, facilitate, and review. Okay, don't jump into conclusion. So look for this word: facilitate, collaborate, consensus. That's it. Okay. That's it. Yeah, question number 93. No, okay, Vijay, I will go. Anything else, guys? You can add. You can enlighten the batch. Okay, this is all I have noticed. Yeah, what is it, Vijay? Which point? Which point, Vijay? This is not 93. This is a question number, not right.
Another point I can add is change process. It's only for predictive. And if there's something changing in Agile, it is called backlog grooming.
Oh, grooming. Great. Thanks. I will also add it. So change process is strictly for predictive. That I can tell. Okay. You can note down the additional information which he is telling. Okay. Fantastic.
So grooming, refinement, all are same.
Same words, right? Grooming, refinement. Product backlog,
Yeah,
refinement,
yeah.
grooming.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing only. Okay. Sir,
Like emails always have more connects. Like avoid more of email communications than interact directly with the team members.
That is correct. If there is a problem, don't resort for email. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, you should ensure a two-way communication. Talk to the people. In case any problem, no, don't resort to action. Talk. Okay, what went wrong? Even if you catch hold someone doing something wrong, why? Maybe in your perspective, it is wrong. We don't know. So always talk. Valid point. Anything else, guys? That's it, guys. So we'll wrap up this session. I don't have any other points. If you guys have anything, quickly tell me and continue this momentum. I think at least some of you guys, you feel what I said is right. If you were given a chance to give the exam on Monday, Wednesday, at least Tuesday, Wednesday, you guys would have cleared it, correct? So that's what I wanted to tell. I said, right? I'll be able to boost your confidence. So only thing is you have to go through the other quizzes and go through the recordings which have put that Word document, no, and check the last recently asked PMP questions. That's it, guys. You can kill this exam before December. You can wake up in the new year with a certification in your hand. That's all I can tell, guys. And stay in touch. Okay. Join my broadcast and let's meet again in some other juncture and inform the good news in the group. Update the PMP counter. Okay. The first person who is clearing, no, one, like that you create a message and 1, 2, 3, the same message thread, it should go. Okay. It should spam the laziest guy in this batch. Okay, so that he will, out of boredom, he will clear. Okay, that is what I'm aiming. You guys should drive it. Okay. Nothing else is there, guys, from my side. Okay. And tag me in LinkedIn, guys. This is a way you can show that the respect back to me because I'm not gaining any benefit in motivating you guys. Okay. My payment is fixed at what any trainer gets. Okay. But I believe in that fun happiness. Okay. That benefit realization. Okay. Are you getting that word? Deliverable versus benefit realization. That is what is it. Okay. So when you do also, no, please be particular about that benefit realization. Don't do something just for the sake of deliverable. Okay. Nothing else, guys. Anything? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. All is already launched by Star Agile.
Can discuss now, sir. In the second word. Increase the team capacity. This word is coming with.
1 minute. Actually, Pavitra, you are in this batch. What happened? I didn't see you yesterday, today.
I was a little under Vishal, so I am joining just on and off. But I'm on your
Yeah. Make sure, okay, because you are having a good momentum initially. That's why. Okay. So please make sure you are following the sessions and clearing it. Okay. Yeah. Vijay, what is the problem? Tell me, Vijay.
Sir, sir, the B option it is coming. Increase the team capacity to expedite product delivery and launch the product before the competitor.
That's
so
it. Capacity means this type of
this type of team's capacity related questions, if it comes, whether it will appear in Agile.
No, team capacity is there everywhere, guys. No, this is there in predictive Agile. Everyone can tell, guys, capacity. Then you know, right? If you for an thing you need 20
because in Agile you
operators.
told Agile you told more than 9 members to 9 to 10 members. You cannot increase.
That is fine. No, not like the 9 is increased to 20 or something. Let's say 7 is increased to 9. One more resource addition. That's it. And still you can increase. Then you go with Scrum or Scrum. Okay, don't think that you'll straight away go with adding 20 people in the same Scrum. You'll go with Scrum or Scrum. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I think so many people have started leaving. Okay, so see you guys again in some other good juncture. Stay in touch. Update the good news in the WhatsApp group and motivate others, guys. Okay, you drive others. Okay, whomsoever are clearing first, you have an onus. You have an additional responsibility. You have to drive the others in the team and make sure that you guys are clearing. All of us are clearing. Okay, that's my happiness.
Yes, sure.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Thank
you, Vishal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishal.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye.